Hopefully we're streaming now. Hello everyone and welcome back to Beyond the Magic. I'm Christina, if you don't know who I am and this is your first time. I stream and post content on Universal Studios Hollywood and Harry Potter and other theme parks and fandoms as well, so welcome in. It has been a while since we've done a Universal Studios Hollywood stream, so here we are. So again, welcome. Thank you for the likes and be sure to subscribe for more content on Universal Studios Hollywood and more. I'm a little out of practice, so bear with me. But yeah, so I wanted to tell you how the day is gonna go today. So first we're gonna start with merchandise. And the reason we're gonna start with merchandise is there's a bunch of new stuff and there's stuff from FanFest I don't know if you've seen. And then we're going to head over and do some rides. And then if possible, we're gonna go ahead and watch Waterworld if we have time. So we're gonna start in the Universal Studios store and check out the merchandise. So let's make some magic happen. So here we go. So we're gonna start at the very, very front end of the store, which is a lot of Super Nintendo World items. Yeah, so let's do this. They did introduce some new merchandise for FanFest. A lot of Yoshi. Yoshi is very big right now. Hi Veronica, hi Kevin. Am I going to the last day? I'm not gonna be able to go to the last day. I'm actually going tomorrow. And I will be streaming on TikTok, which by the way, you can find all my socials in the Beacons link in my profile, in the description. So here is a Yoshi figure, some Yoshi plushies. They still have the power-up bands. Here's the headbands as well, but this is all, not all, but some of this has come out for, in time for FanFest. Yoshi's very big for FanFest. They have a bunch of different colors when you complete certain tasks and stuff. It's really cool. So here you go. Hi, Unique. Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if this is your first time here, hello. Like I said, I'm a little out of practice when it comes to YouTube streams, as I usually do TikTok streams. So bear with me. That is a giant Yoshi. Wow. Okay, just for kicks, let's see how much this Yoshi is. Where is his tag? Does he have a tag? I don't see a tag. No tag. So we don't know how much he is. All right, so they have the button up. The jacket's really cool. And I believe there's something on the back too, right? Yeah, Yoshi's on the back. And then looks like they really put them all together. A long sleeve Yoshi shirt. And here's a short sleeve. Short sleeve's really cute. Good morning, Misty. Welcome in. So, like I said, first we're watching merch. If you are, or looking at merch, I'm so tired. If you are watching this post and you don't want to look at the merch, feel free to fast forward when we go ahead and do rides. All right. There's the tumblers. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, look at the hat. I should put this on our Instagram as well too. Hold on. Let me put you guys down for a quick sec. FanFest. Am I feeling better this week? Yes, way better than I was last week. If you didn't know, last week I had strep throat and it was not fun. But yeah, it was not the best experience. But I don't come to the park sick. That's just definitely not what I do. So I stayed home all last week, but it's all good. We're back. All right. Let's do this. Ooh, my hair is all over the place. So yeah, I'm gonna post this on Instagram so Instagram will know what we're doing. All right, let's take a look at more of the Super Nintendo World merch. I think you guys like the merch. All right, here's some sippers. Yeah, it was, I initially thought it was just a raspy voice because it was my daughter's birthday. Yeah, no, it developed into something more. See, look at all the Yoshis. I really think the hat is stinking adorable. Hold on, let's look at the sides. Oh, he's on the side. Okay, that's an adorable hat. Design A+. Thank you, Kevin. All right. Aha, we can get the price. $80. That's the pink Yoshi. Is that what they call the pink one, or do they have their own names? That shows you how out of touch I am with all that. Here's the booze. Do, 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 do. Plushies. And then what's over here? Is this still the backpacks? Yep, they do have Super Nintendo World backpacks as well. Sorry, I am multitasking right here. I'm posting on Instagram. Oh, and if you guys haven't already, just want to encourage you. If you would like to be a Patreon or YouTube member, please feel free to do so. We actually have a blooper video coming out from FanFest either today or tomorrow, specifically for Patreons and YouTube members. So just want to let you know, it's another way to help support Beyond the Magic. But yeah, you also get perks as well. Shy Guy merch. Is there anything specifically you guys want to see over here? Oh, look at, I love this, by the way. I think that's so cute. I did a post about it. It's just a little container, little memo box. It's so cute. The toad. All right, let's let these people go by. Okay. Jewelry, badge holders. And if you guys want to see the price on anything, definitely let me know. However, I do want to let you know that Universal Studios does have an online website, so some of this might be there. So you might want to check there as well. All right, we're getting into hats and headbands, stuff. Here's all the headbands. That's me. They even have Shrek. That's cute. Hi, Laurel. Welcome in. Oh, this one says danger on it. Okay, that's cute. I like that. On YouTube. I'm trying so hard to multitask here. All right, now the How to Train Your Dragon merch, everyone is going nuts over. Why does this kid look like he's doing something inappropriate? Was that intentional? Okay, it's anyway, I'm sorry. That just looked wrong. Okay, let's take a look at the How to Train Your Dragon merch. I gotta post the link. Okay, so here's the badge and ID holder. Let me get our link to our... Okay, how about now? Is this better? How's the lag? I tried to fix it. Give me a thumbs up if it's better, because then we can continue. I will look at Harry Potter stuff later, if that's the case. It's better? Good, okay. I think I might have found a way to troubleshoot. So, we're gonna skip Harry Potter for a while. Lusa, hi! Hi, Linda! Okay, so we're gonna continue, but we're gonna continue on with FanFest merch because, yeah, it looks like Wizarding World is kind of laggy, so we'll have to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and take a look at that merch. All right, let's look at FanFest merch. So let's start with the actual FanFest merch. And this is the hoodie. And There's the back. I was actually surprised they didn't put more Star Trek, or here's the thing. They didn't do enough, in my opinion, of anime, but they did a lot of Back to the Future. They did a lot of Star Trek, Dungeons and Dragons, and the hoodie does not seem to have those at all. But they also didn't do a lot for anime. So, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Hi, Leslie. Okay, some more Yoshi. They came back with the Back to the Future 2 hats. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for FanFest merch to go on sale, personally. We will see. But some things are sold out, and then some things are new. For example, these pants were not here. I just posted a little video on them. But these pants were not here when they first came out with FanFest merch. But yeah. Maybe. Well, they do have a new one-piece hat. Here's Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, the pants. By the way, thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more Universal Studios Hollywood, Harry Potter, and other theme parks and fandoms as well. I do content and live streaming and YouTube shorts. Yeah. What is what? The price on the Back to the Future 40. Oh, the price. Sure. This one is $33. I did say I said it right. Yay! Here's the flux capacitor pillow. It's so cool. The Back to the Future Spirit jersey, they do still have. Here is the back. I have one and I love it. No, Misty, I'll be doing it tomorrow instead, because I actually minister this Sunday at my church. So I'm going to probably have to use Friday to prepare for Sunday service, because Saturday I have a bunch of plans as well. I went to FanFest on day 2, and the video is up here on YouTube, and I will have a blooper reel of the video coming out for YouTube members here on YouTube and our Patreons. It's going to be so funny. I did so many bloopers along with who I was with. But yeah, I have a 2-dayer. Okay. Another Back to the Future shirt. This is so cool. If you know Roosevelt's, they are an amazing brand. Not a sponsor. But my husband is obsessed with this brand, and I also got my dad into this brand. Then here's the laptop bag. Yes, I did, Linda. Yes, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I will be here. Here's the Back to the Future pins. I was kind of hoping for more like 40th anniversary Back to the Future pins, but they didn't really have any. Here is another Roosevelt shirt as well too, from Back to the Future 3. Thank you for liking, everybody. Here is a notebook with the DeLorean. And then I was talking about One Piece, right? So the hats are fairly new. I didn't see the hats when they first brought out FanFest merch as well too. Yeah, definitely say hi, for sure. Yeah, so believe it or not, that's it for FanFest and Back to the Future. So they also came out with some new Dungeons and Dragons merch too. Linda, it's all in my latest video here on YouTube. Is the FanFest, my experience of FanFest. Okay. So this is new for Dungeons and Dragons. That was here. These are new. These are also new. It's interesting because Universal also did that for the 60th anniversary stuff as well too. So I found that interesting. Look at the fish. It's so cute. But yeah, so they brought some things out later. So it's gonna probably go on sale real fast. My guess is shortly after FanFest is over. All right, let's take a look at Star Trek. We have a Tribble with Kirk in the captain's chair. Magnets, I believe they're magnets. This jacket is so cool. It reflects. I don't know if you can see that material, but it's really cool, especially when the sun's shining on it. It's really awesome. A red jacket. We have Quark's glasses. If you know what Quark's is, you know. The notebook. Well, I mean, it's not the notebook, but you know what I mean. It's a notebook. To boldly go. The mugs. This is so cool. Yeah, they really went heavy on Next Generation over everything else. The coasters. Looks like the Borg. Yes, I am a fandom lover, so I kind of know some of these things. The blue jacket. The shirt. This is cool. Jean-Luc Picard and Vox. Thank you, Unique. Yes, and the Beacons link is in my bio for all my other socials. My bio. Here I go. My description. In the description. Here I'm pulling stuff off. Okay. Here's a keychain. It looks like a cassette tape. We'll see. The hoodie's really cool. Only downside is no pockets. But the hoodie's really nice. Let's see the back. Here's the back. So awesome. The Seti eel in chocolate bar form. I can't do it. Chateau Picard. Like I said, going heavy on Next Generation. This one is fairly new as well, Starfleet Academy. And then they have a Tribble pouch. So cute. That is like one of the most famous Star Trek episodes. The gold jacket. And this is beautiful. I would just be concerned because there is another material within here. So it's kind of a square. But it is beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey, Jess, welcome in. Here's a Seti eel. All right. Let's see if there's any other merch you guys want to see. Maybe the spooky stuff. What do you guys think? The monsters, the Universal monsters. I'm thinking. And maybe even Jaws, because Jaws is celebrating their 50th anniversary. So here is Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is a poster, right? Yeah, it's a poster. They have socks. The Mummy, Dracula, Frankenstein, and Bride of Frankenstein. Is that a question? There's Mummy, there's Wolfman. Okay. There's Bride of Frankenstein. Frankenstein lunch pail. It's alive! Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein hat. Children of the Night. Man, I'm so behind. I still need to watch Wolfman. But I did see the Mummy. I did see Mummy. In fact, I'm wearing Mummy right now. I mean, not the OG Mummy, but still. Here is Chucky. Make that a handbag. Here we go. I don't know if I'll ever be able to watch Chucky, to be honest. Okay, the Nope set, Jupiter's Claim, and more of Jupiter's Claim. Okay, let's take a look at Jaws. Like I said, Jaws is celebrating its 50th anniversary this summer. So they will be having more merchandise starting in June, but in the meantime, let me show you what they do have. So here is a zip-up windbreaker. I love the back. Da-dum. The hat, the Spirit jersey, I did do a photo for you guys on Instagram. I love the Spirit jersey. I wound up buying the Spirit jersey. Love it. There you go. Some keychains and magnets. Can opener. Socks. I just got a Jaws canvas tote for the anniversary at Five Below. Nice! Hey, get the deals where you can. Love it. If the lag gets bad again, let me know, because I know we're getting closer to the lag spot. Am I saying this right? There are Jaws boxer briefs. Are you serious right now? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Here's the headband. Looks like Jaws is taking a bite out of your head. All right, so I think that's probably all you guys are probably interested in this store, but we do have Wicked right across the street, so I figure we can go check that out as well. And then maybe we'll go on a ride after that. Here is Wicked. Except for the summer event. Yep, that's what I heard too, Jared. I'm gonna try to look. All right. Wicked. All right, let's see if there's anything new. I may have posted everything new. If not, you're gonna see it here. All right, here we go. I love that they brought the Emerald City Spirit jersey back. I love the glasses as well. Okay. The glasses are two-sided. I'll show you. This one is 21. Little trinket tray as well. The water bottle. Let's see. I have that jacket and love that jacket. Looks like the hoodie's gone though. There was another hoodie that was in here. It's really pretty. Here's the Spirit jersey, the Emerald City Spirit jersey. I did wind up getting this as well too. I kind of want to be prepared for Wicked Part 2 when it comes out. The movie's my first experience with Wicked. And now after seeing Part 1, I'm a little obsessed. Here's Glinda's section. Let's see. Here's her Loungefly. You'll be wonderful. Was born to be awesome, not perfect. I love that quote. That's beautiful. This one's new. I don't remember seeing this last I was here. That's awesome. I like that. I like all over prints like that. Oh, look at the little book. Let's see. Oh, the jewelry. I'll go slow. There's a butterfly ring. That's a ring. By the way, just want to say welcome to everyone if this is your first time here. My name is Christina. I'm your host of Beyond the Magic. And I stream and post content from Universal Studios Hollywood and other theme parks and fandoms as well. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more of that. Here's Shiz. Here's the headbands. These are fairly new too. $20. I think, didn't I show you guys the new? Man, I was so out of it last week because of strep that I don't remember what I posted and what I didn't. So there is a new keychain and I believe a new pin that they came out with. And I don't know if I showed you guys. Let me show you. Let me see. I'll put you down for a second. If I didn't, I am so sorry. Rude. Okay. So this is new, fairly new, since I've been here. And there's a flying monkey that goes across. It's really cute. There's that, and then there's also a magnet, or not magnet, a pin as well too. Okay. So here's the pin, Emerald City, and then it opens up like that. So that's the pin. Yeah. So I don't know if I posted any of that. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'll post it on Instagram as soon as I can if I didn't already. Okay. Here's Elphaba's bag. I know it depends, but that's amazing, right? Okay, here's Glinda's tray, and then we're gonna go ahead and do some rides. You guys have been very, 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 very patient. So let's go ahead and do some rides. So again, welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood, everyone. Thank you for subscribing. I'm used to like a cheer button, and it's not here. But thank you guys. Today is a very busy day. It is grad night for a lot of kiddos. I saw some buses coming in, so bear with me. Oh man. Yep, that's a lot of kids, huh? Let's see if we can do Secret Life of Pets, being that we're kind of joined in with a bunch of the kiddos here. So we're gonna make a left. All right. If you are going to FanFest, this is where the Star Trek experience is. And for me, it's a 10 out of 10 recommend. I had such a great time. So fun. Yeah, it was fun. And I'll be taking you all on this experience as well too tomorrow night. But I will be doing it on TikTok. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok, be sure to do so. Because I did the video here on YouTube, I figured it would only be fair to share some love for FanFest on TikTok. So it's Beyond the Magic on TikTok. Snowball's out. There he is. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Danny. And Danny, you might want to stick around. We plan on doing Waterworld later. If my phone never... Look at him. He's so cute. All right.
Why y'all all wearing red?
Why y'all wearing red?
Why you all wearing red? With the school?
All right, let's do this. Good morning. Thank you. All right. The Waterworld magnet, yes. So if you didn't know, what Jared is talking about is the past member magnet is it's a seaplane. So it's really cool. I know I've been collecting the magnets. Unfortunately, the only one I'm missing is the Jurassic Park one. But besides that, I have all the ones after then, and they're all on my fridge. I should probably just do a photo at some point. Good. Thank you.
You guys are all sleeping over. We're gonna have a slumber party.
Ooh, a slumber party.
We'll tell spooky stories.
Yep. Greg Dolph is my favorite. Thank you, Unique. So after this, we are going to do the Universal Studio Tour. That's a must. And the reason why, for those who haven't seen it yet, is you can see Hill Valley in the daytime. You can see Hill Valley in the daytime. So I love that they still bring us through that way, but there's a lot of quiet zones as well. So yeah, but stick around.
Take your bag off and it'll go in the seat or by your feet. You're gonna wait. Do right here, watch your step. We're gonna wait. And by yourself. We're gonna go right here, watch your step.
Thank you. All right. Whoop. Thank you. Good. How are you?
Not too tight?
Not too tight. We're good.
Have a good time.
Thank you. Awesome. So I don't do a lot of talking on rides for your convenience and so that you can enjoy the experience as well. Unless I absolutely need to say something, you know, I will. But yeah, enjoy Secret Life of Pets here at Universal Studios Hollywood.
You're all gonna die. Oh, man, here we go. I'm so excited. My whole body's sweating. Oh, body,
Some of us get boxes, some of us get super cool high-tech trunks. Come on, go down this dark alley. Don't worry, if there were danger, my buddy senses would warn us. Check out my wave cap. Yeah, a flying home. You can go home now. You can figure it out.
Thank you, Laurel. You now have access to some exclusive movies. Exclusive videos. Thank you.
Your journey is paused temporarily. Boxes will resume motion shortly.
Thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a new member as well too. Like I said, I'll be doing either the blooper video today or tomorrow from FanFest. Oh my gosh. It was hilarious. But yeah, the ride did just stop. So got some fireworks going.
All vehicles will be resuming motion momentarily. Please remain seated with arms and legs inside.
Thank you for liking, by the way. We have 17 likes. Thank you.
Motion momentarily.
And again, thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate the support. Really do. Thank you. Yeah, the ride stopped, but we'll be moving soon. In the meantime, we're watching them hang on for dear life. At some point, I'll show you the fit of the day. Maybe at the end. Yeah, I can do that, Laurel, for sure. Mignon!
We made it. Man, Doc. I mean, actually, this shipment, this plan was crazy. It shouldn't have worked.
This is gonna be great. You're gonna be all clean and fluffy, and you're gonna get adopted in no time.
What did I tell you?
Gotta cover the lens.
You guys are not gonna get adopted looking like that. Plenty of chicken fingers.
All right, Laurel knows what I'm talking about. And arms up. Arms up.
Can we take one home?
You're so cute. Please, please, please.
Yeah, please, please, please.
What do you say? You're a pet now. Remember, with great odors.
Hi, welcome in. Good to see you.
Oh, it's so soft.
That's it. You guys got help. Yeah.
All right. Now we're looking at the shop.
You were tough, but I got you home.
You guys leaving already?
Welcome. As you return, please lift your arms and your head off your knees.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right. Yeah, we'll look at the shop. I heard there's some sales going on, but I'm not sure. We didn't make it yesterday on TikTok. So we're going to check now. And depending on, let's see, it's 11:15. The show starts at, let me see real fast. Let me put you in front of here. And let me see the wait times. Or not the wait times, but the, wow, wrong app. Let's see, I don't see any sales or anything yet. Wait times, what time does Waterworld start? Waterworld starts at 2:15. Okay, so we have an hour. There's a chance we might be doing Waterworld first, I'm thinking. Because we have an hour. Excuse me. So hello everyone, welcome in. We are here at Universal Studios Hollywood, which is where I typically do my streaming, even though, just so you know, next week I will be streaming here on YouTube from Disneyland. I don't do it often. It's Thomas! That's awesome! He's so sweet. I mean, I've never met him in person, but I don't want to disrupt him, but he's so sweet. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, I don't see any sales. I thought someone said there were some sales going on in here, but I don't see anything. Unless it's 23. No, I don't see any sales going on in here. But yeah, so I think what we're probably gonna do is go to Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And yeah. We're gonna make some magic happen there. And then maybe we'll head to Waterworld after. And then we'll do the studio tour after that is what I'm thinking. How does that sound? Added more Universal merch in that shop. I see that too. For sure. There's Scoob. Scoob and not Matt Lillard. Not Matthew Lillard. There they are. Sounds good. Good. I'm glad you guys agree. Wait a minute. Do I hear Stella and Stanley? Hold on. There they are.
That is very well.
I love them. Hi.
Now look at those jumps. Look at that bear.
Hi. Hi.
Adorable bear.
I told you I'd be back.
Showing that to me.
You too. Is that different today?
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Where are you from?
Not too far.
I recognize everybody in the neighborhood.
From the neighborhood. Waiting for a vacancy to pop open next door so I can move in next to you guys. You know?
Listen, it's not for nothing. Stanley's birthday, he's not going to tell you. Tell them all apart. Come on.
You have no idea how much I'd love that, Stanley. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
Again, your presence is our presence.
What is this? Listen, no gifts. Do not listen to this woman.
Well, what do you want?
Come on, God.
Well, what do you want?
What do I want?
As a gift.
Got a slice of pizza.
I can do
You
that.
got the car. I'm a simple man.
You.
This is the nice part. He has his needs are minimal.
You told me.
What do you consider a fancy gift?
Lovely finery.
Regal.
Regal.
I thought you were gonna say like the Godfather cast or something.
Oh, see, I like the way
I gotcha.
the Godfather.
Of course.
is my hero. Because when he talks, people listen.
Right.
If you don't understand what he's saying, you gotta pretend. And you know what?
Exactly.
I love tractors. I love tractors.
But no horse heads. No horse heads. None of that.
That's the part I close my eyes at that point.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I just read this. Did you know that's based on a real thing that was
Really?
I just read that.
I did not know that actually.
I don't know if it was that dramatic, but it was like somebody's race horse, trying to send a message. It's not
That's horrible.
It's just a horse that needed a nap.
I like that theory better. I like that better. There you go. There you go. Well, it's always good to see you guys. You too. You too. Oh, we love them. We love them. I will come back with a slice. Oh my gosh. They're great. Check super chat. Yes, thank you so much. Can't wait to meet them. Yeah. You say the names? They're Stanley and Stella. There's Donkey. Yeah, we're gonna go in Butterbeer Chat spot, the place where I get to know you guys. And then we'll head to Waterworld. Another reason why is because I need to charge my phone and gimbal for you guys. Here is the Fast and Furious coaster. It is looking real good. The outside, I say it every time, but I'm so impressed with the construction workers and how hard they're working, how quickly they're working. There is no new updates on the outside because of course the track is done, but I think they are doing a lot on the inside, as that's gonna be the queue. Let's see. Here we are. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Be sure to say hi to all the conductors, by the way. They're wonderful. Hi, James. All right. Starting to sit in my area and chat a little bit because Waterworld starts at 12:15, and in about 20 minutes we'll head on over there. All right. My home away from home. Oh, and I'll show you my fit as well too. I'm usually wearing Harry Potter, usually Wizarding World merch, but this time I switched it up. While it's still fairly cool out, I figure I would do that. Welcome to my spot. This is Butterbeer Chats. I've been doing this for like 3 years in this spot, so welcome. This is where I get to know you guys, get to chat with you guys, answer questions, all that jazz. All right. Let's open this up and I'll show you the fit first. How did you like FanFest night? Well, I did do a video for you guys here on YouTube if you want to check it out. Like I said, bloopers coming soon for YouTube members as well as Patreons. Okay, so I switched it up today. I have the new Mummy jacket on. It's a crop jacket, which I'm not used to having. This is not typically what I wear. Crop is new for me. The back is everything because I love Rick and Evie. Here's the back. I don't know if you guys can see or not. Hopefully you guys can. Yeah, you can. The love is real. Okay, and then the earrings are like Egyptian symbols. And I got that off of Amazon. And no, this is not a mummy backpack, though I do have one. I just don't have the heart to bring it to the park. I have the Book of Life. This is actually a Harry Potter backpack that I got from Barnes & Noble. But it kind of goes with the fit. You know what I mean? It kind of looks almost like hieroglyphics. So that's kind of why it's kind of why I brought it. So yeah, that's the fit. Oh, yeah, and black shirt and leggings and all that jazz, so. Alrighty. Whew. My hair is like crazy today. Love it. You what, Danny? I won't ask questions. Okay. Yeah, the jacket's amazing. It is currently at the Universal City Walk store, and I love it so much. They have a pullover hoodie, they have this one, and then they have a black mummy, like kind of like denim jacket. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you. All right, let me charge my devices here. I'm gonna stay on live. Thankfully I have childcare today, so that's helpful. Did I really forget? No, I didn't forget. That was close. Thank you for inspiring to dress fashionable but practical. I have to dress practical. Practical goes over fashionable for me. that takes precedent for me, is practical, comfortable. Yeah, that's important to me. I have 2 chargers here. All right, so let me charge the gimbal. Where's my charging port? There we are. Do that in here, and then this one goes in the phone. Multitasking. This one is charging from there, right? I'm not used to bringing a gimbal to the park, so this is all new for me. Okay. But hello everyone, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. If you have any questions regarding Beyond the Magic or myself or the park, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer the best that I can. Really looking forward to the summer festivities here at Universal. I wanted to be here on day 1, but I will actually be in Orlando. Yes, next week I will be at Universal Orlando. Next month, not next week, I'd be shocked. Next month I will be at Universal Studios Orlando, and I'll also be going to Epic, and I'm so excited. I will be doing a video for you guys of my experience here on YouTube for you guys to watch, so looking forward to it. So yeah, hi Eduardo, welcome in. Love the fit. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, it's definitely different than what I usually wear. I'm always wearing Harry Potter. Of course, I had to wear something Harry Potter. Like I said, it looks like hieroglyphics to me. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. I don't know who the cast is today for Waterworld. But I'm hoping Greg is here. I'm hoping he's here. What are you most excited for at the Universal Studios Hollywood Summer Event? The Jaws, anything Jaws. I'm really looking forward to Jaws. The merch looks incredible. I am glad I got my hands on the Spirit jersey because I think they're gonna go fairly fast. I think. I could be totally off, but I really love the Jaws zipper, the Jaws crossbody bag. The photo ops I think are gonna be really cool. I do think Universal Orlando has a lot more room for that stuff than we do, which is kind of a bummer, but I mean, what are you gonna do? This is Hollywood. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to Jaws. I did find it interesting that they have a How to Train Your Dragon merchandise that's coming out as well too. If you go to my Instagram, by the way, if you haven't already started following on Instagram, which by the way, we'll be doing another giveaway at 8K. The Mega Movie Summer, I posted the Jaws merchandise. They also have new Jurassic World merchandise that's coming out for Rebirth, Jurassic World Rebirth. Here's the How to Train Your Dragon stuff as well. And then of course, some Back to the Future, which I don't think is gonna go on sale anytime soon. I think things that they have here will not be going on sale. Like Back to the Future, I don't think that's gonna go on sale. Things that say Fan Fest, I think will. Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, I think all that will go on sale. But yeah. I'm interested to see what updates they're making for the event. Yeah, I mean, I understand there's gonna be photo ops, and there's a chance that they might be updating some of the Jurassic World ride. Rumored, don't know, but there's a chance. Now it makes sense why they kept Jaws out after the 60th anniversary. Remember at the 60th anniversary, we were on the Glamour trams, and then we would get off by the Bates Motel, and then you'd be able to take a photo op with Jaws, the hanging Jaws. Well, he hasn't been put away yet. Now it kind of makes sense why, because of this year. The Jurassic meet and greets. Yeah, I mean, we already have Blue that we meet. We have the Triceratops. I wonder if it's going to be an Indominus Rex or T-Rex. That would be very interesting as well too. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for the summer. I'm just sad I'm not going to be here for day 1 because I'll be in Orlando. But I still am excited to see Epic Universe. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Unique. Yes, what she just posted is my Beacons link. Again, it's located in the description box if you're watching this post. If you're watching this live, you can click on Unique Sunflowers link right there, and you'll find my Instagram, my YouTube, obviously, my TikTok channel. What else do I have? I have coupon codes to things. A coupon code for this wallet, by the way. This is an exclusive, a Circle of Hope Boutique exclusive, and if you use code MAGICAL, you get 10% off any of your Circle of Hope Boutique orders. But yeah, this is an awesome wallet. I just posted a video of it on TikTok, and I think, did I do it on my stories here? I'm not sure if I did. If not, I need to do it today. But yeah, 10 out of 10, love it. Photo ops, yes. Sounded like they were doing something to Jaws part of the tram too, but I'm not sure. I heard the same thing. Because we have Jaws out here that Orlando doesn't, so I wonder what they would do. Maybe they'll dress up Amity Island to really look like, you know, Jaws. Maybe, you know, like maybe they'll put the characters in, or maybe they'll put the boat, or maybe, you know, so as opposed to, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanked out. Covet Cove, you know, from Murder, She Wrote. Maybe they'll do more not Jurassic, more Jaws inspired decor, you know. That's what they did like with FanFest with the clock tower. It's called Courthouse Square and they use it for filming, but they really changed it to the clock tower or the courthouse, you know, from Back to the Future. So they really immerse you in Back to the Future where you don't even know there's other filming going there, or there was other filming going on there. So maybe they'll do the same with Cabot Cove, with Amity Island, maybe. Stunning. Jurassic World getting 4 new spitting dinos. I'm not understanding the comment. But I am looking forward to it, the summer events. I'm not looking forward to the heat because our California heat is a dry heat and it gets up to the hundreds, but that will be the time that Jurassic World will be packed, especially because they're doing something special. It's already packed during the summer as it is. That it's going to be really packed when they celebrate Jurassic World. Maybe. But yeah, so I don't know. I am excited. I'm so excited. I'm just sad I won't be here. So I'll have to definitely go once I get back and once my body clock gets back to California time. Yeah, I will be going to Universal Orlando with some friends. So I don't know how much filming we'll be doing, but Epic I will be doing filming. I am most excited for Ministry of Magic and Dark Universe, though I'm excited to see Isle of Berk and Super Nintendo World. The rides are very secondary for me, so, and from what I understand, the virtual queue is just like horrible, so we'll see how that goes. But it opens next week, right? 22nd? It's 22nd next week. I lost track of my time. Yeah, next Thursday. It's Darth J. Hi! Yay, it's so good to see you, Darth J. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Darth J's on TikTok. Yeah, so good to see you. It's so good to see like people who follow me on TikTok to follow me here on YouTube or on Instagram. It's so nice to see you all. Currently, we're sitting in my spot so we can go and head to Waterworld. Hoping Greg Dolph is here. If not, we're still gonna have a great time. I think I may switch up where I sit though, so we have a better vantage point. I think we might sit where Jimmy Good typically sat. I think because it takes a lot less panning to see everything. So it's off to when you first walk in. It's the left side where Yayo usually is. But we'll see. Really excited. And then after Waterworld, we'll be doing the studio tour. Today I have childcare, so that helps. It is 11:35. Waterworld starts in 45 minutes, so we got time. But yeah, so FanFest ends this week. The last days are Thursday through Sunday. I did want to go Sunday, but my parents were gone out of town for Mother's Day, so we'll be celebrating this Mother's Day, and I minister on Sunday morning as well too at our church, so it's gonna be a little busy for me on Sunday, even though Sunday was the original plan. It was Sunday and then it went to Friday, but then I realized I have to prep for service for Sunday, so we moved it to tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be here as long as possible. We will be doing all the experiences, you know, D&D, Star Trek, all of that, but it will be on TikTok. So if you haven't followed my TikTok yet, I encourage you to do so, because that's where I'm going to be streaming live. It'll be cool. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Interesting. I'm sorry, Jared. And happy late Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had a good Mother's Day. It was very, very, very busy. But it was good. It was good to spend time with the kids and my hubby. It was awesome. Yeah, that is the plan. If Greg is here. If Greg is here. Besides, I have a little something for him as well, too. Yeah, and I also now kind of know who Sage is as well, too. It's so cool. These actors are incredible, and they've been doing it for years, and they love what they do, and they bring magic to us in the parks, and I'm just so grateful for all the magic that team members and the cast members at Waterworld, that, you know, with all they do, the tour guides, the Visa Lounge, which I showed a snippet on TikTok. I'm just so grateful for all the magic that they provide here. I know Disneyland gets a lot of love, as it should, but I think Universal needs more love too. Oh, and just a heads up, if a team member does go the extra mile for you, I do encourage you to leave them a team member compliment. That you can do at Guest Relations. Let them know that you'd like to leave a team member compliment. They'll ask you for some information, what they did for you and everything. And yeah, they get a little special recognition from their manager or their supervisor. So yeah, be sure to leave a compliment. Whenever I go in there, I say I have a compliment to leave. Guest Relations seems really excited about it because I don't think they get as many as they should. Probably because, like, cast members at Disneyland, you can do it through the app, while here at Universal you have to physically go into Guest Relations, and I don't know how patient people are to do that, you know? Let's see. One day they can add a way to compliment them on the app like Disneyland. I would like that too, Jared. I really would. It would make things easier, but you know, it's worth going the extra mile to give some love to these amazing people that work so hard to bring this park to life, you know? So I know I'm very, very grateful for these amazing people. The cast members are incredible at Waterworld, even if it's not Greg, but all the cast is amazing. The people who do the pyrotechnics and stuff, absolutely incredible. One time I was invited to the booth, and that was amazing too. I think I was TikTok streaming at that point, and I was still learning TikTok, but I was invited into the booth where they do the pyrotechnics, and I got to meet one of the gentlemen in there. His name is Bill. And yeah, it was, or Bill or Matt. I think it's Bill. But it was so cool to go in there, and he showed me the panel and everything, and so kind of him. So it was pretty awesome. So be sure to give Universal some love, give the team members some love, and all that jazz. All right, in about 5 minutes, we're gonna get up and head over to Waterworld. Team members are the best. Also the character actors, yes, absolutely. The character actors, do you realize how hot it is in the summertime and how somehow they do it? I don't know how they're in the suits and stuff like that. It's incredible. It is incredible. Oh, you know what I can show you? I can show you the new collector's wand. Have you guys seen the collector's wand yet? Here in Wizarding World? Let me know in the chat, because I'll go ahead and I'll do that. And I'll show you the collector's wand. Sorry, I got a text. Yeah, they have a new collector's wand. And it's really pretty. I debated on getting it, and I was like, nope, save your money for Epic Universe. Oh, power mode turned off. All right, let's pull that out. There we go. It says sufficient. So we'll take this out and put this back in my bag. But yeah, let me know. I respect the Universal cast members and the characters doing an amazing job during the summer. I know, it's a lot. I mean, this goes for Disney as well too. Disney cast members, it's hot. It's a lot, you know? So yeah, we're gonna do Waterworld and then we're gonna go and do the studio tour, which is fun. And like I said, we're gonna see Hill Valley and all that. You haven't seen it yet? Really? Okay, we gotta show you the Collector's Wand and then we'll head over to Waterworld. I'm trying to get this. Like, hurry up and wrap around here. Okay, there we go. And then my other charger. And then we're gonna get up. Perfect. The actors are really awesome. 100. Yes. The scare actors, they're casting right now, for what it's worth. So if you want to be a scare actor here at Universal, they're currently hiring. I would want to, but I think you need to have some history in acting, which high school is one thing. But, you know, I'm not an actor. All right, let's go look at the Collector's Wand in Ollivanders. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Veronica. And thank you all for the likes. We have 20 likes. Thank you so much. And $1.99 in super chats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything helps, whether it be a like or a super chat, especially if you're a YouTube team member. Yeah, you're gonna get some perks. And Patreon, I still have to do that giveaway. I try to do a giveaway every month for Patreon. I don't have like a set time, but I do need to do one. All right, let's go in here.
What are you? Because I'm Slytherin.
Here we are. I love this room. Then again, it reminds me of my bedroom. I wonder if this was the inspiration. I didn't even know it. Have you guys seen my bedroom? It's Harry Potter inspired. Let's go see the Collector's Wand. Laurel! Thank you so much. And it's a little corgi. Thank you.
Okay, that's good.
So you get a Collector's Wand here. No, you're good. It looks like they're... Is it the same color? Yeah, it is. Let me go over here. Someone's deciding on a wand right now. Okay, let me show you. I'm trying to figure out a place to show you. Well, this is the Collector's Wand box. So this is the Collector's Wand box. We're gonna look inside once I get you guys settled on something. Maybe here. If it doesn't fall, don't know if that's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, go over here. Ask them. Okay, so let me show you right here. So, this is the box. This is the box, and then here's the Collector's Wand. Comes with a map of Hogsmeade, of course. And here it is. Look at how pretty that is. So I can show you. There you go. It's so pretty, right? I love right here. I think it's so pretty. It is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And they still have quite a bit left, but when they're gone, they're gone. So if you want one, be sure to get one. They do still have last year's Collector's Wand as well too. And that one looks very much like a Death Eater mask. So yeah, it's really cool. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's put that down. Now, what's happening in the chat? Girl, I thought it was intentional. No, I'm good. Thank you so much. Oh, and just so you guys know, this one, the walnut wand, I share it all the time just so you guys know. This walnut wand is unique to Universal Studios Hollywood. If you go to Orlando, Beijing, wherever, they do not have this wand for you to pick up. Orlando has their own wand and everything. It's really cool. I'm happy to say I actually have all the park edition ones, which I'm pretty happy about. All right, we are gonna head to Waterworld and wait for the show. Now it is packed today. There is quite a few schools here because they're graduating. So it is like a grad night type thing. All right, we're gonna go through the alley. There's the popcorn bucket. Hello, welcome in everybody. Thank you again for the likes. We're at 22. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for subscribing if this is your first time here. I'm so glad you like the content. I love sharing the magic with you here at Universal Studios Hollywood and other theme parks as well. And other fandoms. Harry Potter is my favorite. All right. 11:47. We're doing good. And like I said, stick around because after we're gonna do the Universal Studio Tour. Yeah, it's getting kind of busy. Oh, thank you for subscribing. There's a conductor. Thank you again for subscribing. Be sure to click the notification bell as well too, so that you know when a new video is released or when I'm live or when a new short is released as well too. I definitely post shorts more frequently than I do videos, but I'm also going live every week as well too. Next week I'll be going live at Disneyland, which doesn't happen that often. Although it's gonna be packed there too because I think it's grad week, like grad night week. People. It's okay. I mean, when you stream, you know, it is what it is. People like to be on camera. Here, I'll do it this way then. But yeah. So for those of you who just subscribed, thank you so much and welcome. And I do hope you enjoy theme parks and fandoms as much as I do. What are you most excited to see for Disneyland's 70th? See, I'm blocked out during the summer. I'm going to be doing a lot of Universal content during this summer and not much Disneyland. Besides, there's a lot of Disneyland streamers and content creators and influencers, so there's going to be a lot of content anyway. I was able, I need to message a few people, but I was able to get a few of the 70th merch that I knew would go fast, thanks to someone. Oh, the breeze feels so good. I love Hollywood. Just not the traffic. The traffic is horrible. It took me so long to get here this morning. I don't know why. Ooh, Dracula's out. Dracula's out. I'm kind of looking for Beetlejuice so I can avoid him. Okay. I thought our school was doing something like that for grad night. Oh, of course. Absolutely. I totally get that. Wait. We're gonna look at the board. Wait. I see Greg. Sweet. I have something for him. But I might put you guys on the floor when I talk to him. Just to be considerate. Yep, Greg is here. Yes. So we have Spencer, Camp, Lauren, Pug, you, Greg Dolph, Brian Combs. Yeah, I don't know all of them. Hi, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm here today. I got new merch for DMD.
I saw that, right?
Like, it was cute. And then your sweater. I gotta find the sweater.
It's
give you the
City Walk.
expressway.
City Walk.
That's where it is.
Go to City
Love
Walk. All right. Hi. Thank you. Yay! I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, Greg Dolph is here, and I have a little gift for him. He and I said, yeah. So basically, I had asked him, I said, you know, there's a new Waterworld magnet. You guys here, of all people, should have the magnet. So, do you want one? Because I have a family of 4. So we get 4 magnets. Do I have it with me? I should. I hope. After all that. Yes, I do. Okay. Yes. So I'm giving him the magnet today because I feel like the cast members should be getting one. And Greg being kind of like a friend, yeah. Yes, like you need to check out the magic and become a member for some exclusive content. We have some that are coming out today or tomorrow. Not sure yet. Like I said, I think we're going to sit in a different spot. I'm not positive just yet. We'll see. And thank you all for the likes, for 24 likes. You guys are amazing. We're going to enjoy the Waterworld show together. We are next. We're about to go in. So we came at like the perfect time.
We're in the show. We're in the show.
Ya estamos ahorita como en 5 minutos más ya.
Let's see. Do we want to sit in my usual spot? See how sunny it is on this side. No, well, nah, we'll sit in my usual spot. Just because I don't have to move out of the way for people and they can sit easier, so we'll do that. Yes, shout out to my amazing moderators. Thank you. Thank you for showing them some love. Well, it's a good thing there is no blue seats. Smart Alec. Disney dad. Besides the handicap spot. So my usual spot is up here. Because I'm in the back, I'm not disrupting anyone.
Welcome to this performance of Water. As you enter the arena, please do not walk on or over the bench seats.
We're gonna be in the corner
Please
though, I
take small
think.
children by the hand and use the stairs and aisleways only. Thank you.
Here we are.
Enjoy the show.
Whew. We made it. How's the stream? Is it glitchy? How are we doing? Oh, you're welcome for being live today. I'm so sorry that I missed your comment. You are so welcome. I'm glad I can bring magic to you in real time. That is why I do what I do. I know, especially during the pandemic, I needed some magic myself. So thank you so much. Looks good on your end? Good. I'm out of breath. Yeah, so if you want to know just a little bit about me, like I said, my name is Christina. I've been doing live streaming for about 3 years now. February 1st was our 3rd anniversary, which is why we changed the name Christina's Magical Moments to Beyond the Magic. We needed a little bit of a change. I am happily married for 15 years. I have 2 beautiful children who are 10 and 12. And I have invisible disabilities that I choose not to go into detail about. We finished till he's done.
If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you and enjoy the show.
So I have some invisible disabilities. I am autistic, ADD or ADHD, pretty much the same thing. and I am bipolar 2, which means extreme mood changes. But I also have severe sensitivities as well that I won't really discuss here, just because I do need to be private in some areas of what I do so people don't abuse the system. But yeah, so I have sensitivities in these areas as well too. So what I try and do is bring you guys not only magic and information on the parks, but I try to help those who have disabilities or invisible disabilities how to maneuver through the park a little easier as well too. And everyone is welcome on the live streams, on the chats, in the comments, as long as it is positive. I don't know if children are watching, so I want to be family friendly as well too, because I feel like kids need the magic as well too. I know my kids love to watch my videos too, and I would never want to put something up that if I didn't feel comfortable, you know, with them watching, I don't want other people to feel uncomfortable watching either, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about me. I am a pastor. You already heard that I'm going to be ministering this Sunday. So I'm a pastor as well. I am unable to do a typical 9-to-5 job due to my disabilities and my sensitivities, but I still love what I do by bringing you guys the magic, and I do have a second job where I can choose the hours, which is very, very helpful. But yeah, so welcome to Beyond the Magic, and like I said, everyone's welcome. Doesn't matter your gender, your religion, your political stance. As long as we're positive and kind here, you're all welcome. So yeah. Let me scoot closer to the side. But yeah, I've been doing this for 3 years. My husband,
As you enter the arena, please do not walk.
my husband is very supportive of what I do and is rooting me on, which I think is awesome. He's so
This show
sweet.
contains many water effects, and there is a strong chance that you may get wet. For your convenience, the green benches in the arena have been designated as wet seat sections. We recommend that you keep all belongings off the floor and cover any camera or video equipment you may have.
Turn this around just to be sensitive to people coming up the stairs.
See the show attendant.
So I'm gonna be sensitive.
Enjoy the show.
All right. And if I can, I might put the gimbal on the seat if I have enough room. Sorry, I know that was a jump scare, seeing my face like in your face. But yeah, thank you guys for accepting me as well too. As an autistic adult, it was very challenging to embrace who I was. So the fact that you guys embrace me here on the stream and everything, and as a content creator or influencer, I am grateful. So thank you so much for just your love, your support. The likes, my likes are up here. The likes, which for you are probably down there, I think. Yeah, I appreciate the support. And yeah, I gotta get used to YouTube though. I really need to stream here more often, especially because we don't know the future of TikTok. And then Instagram, I was thinking about it too. So yeah. Let me see if I can extend this. Oh, I can. Nice. I think I might put this on the seat if I can, because I forgot that my gimbal extends. Oop. So like that.
This show contains many water effects.
that.
For your protection, we recommend that you keep all belongings off the floor and cover any camera or video equipment you may have. If you have
Nice.
any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy
Yes,
the show.
thank you. All right, so currently you guys are actually on the seat. If it goes well, it'll stay like this. Yes, Jaden. Hello, welcome in. So it should be a pretty good stream. And you said blue seats, Disney Dad. But it should be a pretty good stream if I can keep the gimbal and phone right here. It shouldn't be too shaky or anything. Although I would like to zoom in when Deacon's out. And Helen. So again, welcome everyone. Welcome to Beyond the Magic. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe from our Universal Studios Hollywood, Harry Potter, and more theme parks and fandoms as well. And thank you again for liking this stream. It really means a lot to me. It shows that you're liking the content, that you're enjoying the stream. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. I don't think there's going to be a big crowd today. Hi, Trolling Carnage. Nice to see you.
This show contains many water effects, and there is a strong chance that you may get wet. For your convenience, the green benches in the arena have been designated as wet seat sections. If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
I have a privacy screen on, so it's a little hard to see your comments because you're next to me. Thank you for the 25 likes. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's like no one in the other sections. It's all this section. I missed. Oh yeah, the wet zone is good for the summertime though. I do agree with that. Now I'm trying to figure out if we're going to keep the stream like this, or I'm gonna have to do some zoom ins. Let's see, did I miss anything? Nope, we're good. Lower the gimbal, there we go. So Waterworld now starts in about 10 minutes. 12:15 is when it starts. If you guys have any questions in the meantime, go ahead and ask the chat. If you do have questions during the show or comments, my moderators should be able to answer them for you. Or if you're watching this post, you can post in the comments and I'll try and answer them after the stream at some point today or tomorrow. I apologize if you have commented on videos and such and I haven't got to them. I'm still learning how to be up to date to the latest comments and YouTube gifts and all that jazz. Yeah, silver seats for now. The summertime, I probably wouldn't mind sitting in the green seats, but I'm in no rush. I like the weather the way it is right now, personally. There's not much at all. said, I'll repeat for those just popping in that I will be streaming Studio Tour after this. So stick around. Oh, that's what I need to do too. I need to get the magnet out. So, if you didn't see or didn't know, if you are a past member, the past member magnet is this. It is the seaplane. Sorry, the shadow, but it is the seaplane for this month. So we're gonna give this to Greg today. Yes, Trolling Carnage, if you look at my latest video, I do a recap of how it went for me and the people I was with. But yeah, my FanFest video is up here on YouTube. And then I will be going again as well. But I'll be streaming on TikTok. Yeah, look at this, those seats. No one's there. Like I said, guys, if you want to see or check out what happened for FanFest for me, be sure to check out my latest video. It's all in there. It was a lot of fun. Silly stuff happened. Bloopers coming soon for YouTube members and Patreons. And I think it's probably going to be like a, I don't know, 8-minute video. There's so many bloopers. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, Danny, check out my latest video. Might be a little too long to answer. And also watching the video is actually a way to help support Beyond the Magic as well too. Did I get the new popcorn bucket? I did not. I'm kind of hoping they go on sale the way that the Studio Tour went. We'll see.
How's everybody doing today? Yeah, good. So, off to your right, quick introductions. You got DJ. Off to your left, you got Side. Hey, Sage. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, consultations, come to one of us, we'll help you out. Real quick, if everybody could do me a favor, take a look down where you're sitting. Yeah, everyone look down where you were sitting. If you were sitting in a green seat today, there's a real good chance you're going to get wet. Okay? If you don't want to get wet, push on up to higher ground. Find you one of those silver seats up there. Alright? The green seats are the high water mark. When the tide comes up, the waves come in. A whole lot of water coming your way. A whole lot of water. Alright, if you're sitting in a silver seat directly behind a green seat, clever, but maybe not clever enough. We just ran out of green paint. Okay, you may also get a little bit behind me. Well, there's a guy up there. That's Matt. He's all right. He's fine. You don't got to be worried about Matt. Matt's a lookout. All right. So once again, for those people with the silver seat right behind the green seat, yeah, you may also get a little bit wet. Do the same thing. Push on up. Yeah, we got to take it right there. People paying attention. Love it. Love it. Yeah, you just moved one green seat up. You're still going to get wet right there. You okay with that? All right. Now is the time to move. If don't want to get wet, now is time to move. Now the time is past. For the rest of you, either you don't mind getting wet or you don't believe me. You might be asking Sage, am I really going to get wet? Yes. Or you might be asking Sage, how wet can I possibly get?
Oh no, oh no, no!
Just ask those kids right there. When?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so once again, water, you. Water, you. Agua. You want it? Agua? Mucho agua?
Oh no.
Turn it. Turn it. Sway. Faucet. H2O. Ooh. Do we have any questions? Any questions about the water, the green sheets? Hand just went up right there. Yes, sir. I'm going to answer your questions. Yes, sir. Any other questions? Any other questions? We got a rule around here. Anybody that points at somebody is just going to get it themselves. All right. You have been warned. Okay, hey, here's the deal. If you're going to be on this atoll, my atoll, you're going to work. Okay? Everybody works. And if you're going to work, you got to train. Are you ready? Now, I think you got more in you than that. Sounds like you're asleep. All right, everybody in front of me, let's try that again. Are you ready? Yes. Hey, DJ, my people are fired up. They're ready to go. How are your people looking? Bear with us. Here we go. Doing the thing. Wake your people up and do the thing. Small but mighty, that's all right. Hey, sit it on around, DJ. Here we go! Maybe 2 times. Maybe 3 times. What was that up there? Can't count?
Oh.
I think you're confusing them. No. I tell you what, let's help him out. Let's help him out. Let's get DJ section, Cy section, and my section. Everybody together, make some noise! All right, very nice. Hey, boys, get back to work, all right?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of Waterworld. This show contains many pyrotechnic effects. For your safety and the safety of the performers, we ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance,
There we go.
keeping all aisleways clear. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Have fun, everyone. If you have any questions, my mods will be able to answer for you. But yeah, enjoy Waterworld here at Universal Studios Hollywood.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find Dryland first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned. Until now.
Mac? It's a woman! It looks like it's Helen!
Turn signal. Open the gate.
Close the gates. Mac, keep a lookout.
Helen!
Sage, you can help me.
It's good to see you alive. Where have you been?
Please try on this.
Here, Dirk. How'd you know about this?
I've been to dry land.
It's a myth.
No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land. But we have to hurry. The Deacon and the Smokers are after me.
Smokers in the distance!
Battle station! hands! Matt! Sound the alarm! Helen! Step to the tower! DJ! I need you to come with me. Get it locked down. Matt, where's that seat light coming from? Come with the sound! Cover it up!
I'm Tiger Woods. Who's got that golf ball? Hold that up nice and high. Hold it up. The gentleman's got my golf ball. Now, it's okay. We might need these people. Magnus. Brothers and sisters!
Hey, Deacon! You hear that? These people aren't your brothers and sisters. These people are with me!
Somebody shut him up!
You're not gonna shut us up.
Right here. Where was I? That's right. Desolate children. You poor lost souls on this floating pile of sheet metal. The provider has spoken. And he tells me personally that somebody here knows the way to dry land. Dry land, we're going to clean it and drive it, tax it and tithe it, teach Joe Bob Rudy, use it, cruise it, fill it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You never gone dry land, Deacon. Neither was a mariner.
Mariner? Hey, Chuck, shut that gate. me the girl. Don't do that. I see. You like games, don't you? I'm a big fan of games myself. Let's play. Keep an eye on her. What do you got up there, boys?
We got an eight-dollar, and he's got dirt.
And it's got dirt. Well. I need to know the way to dry land! So, the game is called The First One That Talks Lives.
Leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Well, then he's the winner.
Don't tell him anything.
Oh, and this guy is the loser. Gentlemen! You tell me what dry land is. You will be next.
Jet gear approaching at high speed.
Why don't you just shoot him, Chuck?
He's gone.
Gone? He's gone.
He's gone under the water.
It's him! The Mariner is under the water. I need gunfire right now! You're dead! Huh? Get that girl for me! Where you going, Carrie? Hang on, there's right in here. I see him, I've got one eye. Vernon! Listen, when I say take his head off, I'm going to take his head off. Take his head off. He's got guns, he's got water, he's in our butts. Well, that was hard to watch.
Yeah, boss, you have one eye.
You get ready to find out what's wrong with this? The girl is getting away!
Are you all right?
Ellen, what are you doing with the fish boy? He's not your kind. No, he doesn't have a kind. Chuck! Let's fillet this flounder. We've got ourselves a runner! Find me another weapon. Yeah, you're genuinely starting to annoy me. A lot. You're not gonna ruin my plans to dry land, you filthy freak. Which is what you are, by the way, you're free. I need a weapon. Wait, what are you doing? Weapon! Hey, boss! How about this? Oh. Thank you, Chuck. You sat there. Come on, fish boy, let's go. Me and you, and against fish.
No! Hey, you've got something in your face. You've got something. You've got it.
Helen! There's something on your back. Why is he still alive? He's dead, Chuck. Get on top and get that seaplane back in here. Have him blast him received. Hey, fish boy! Look what I found. Big Bertha. I sliced it, didn't I? It's been a minute. Will you do me a favor there and stand in one spot? All you can use Chuck as a shield. I never liked Chuck.
No! Nightmare!
Yes! Thank you. Golly gee, a single tear rolls down my cheek. Yeah. Somebody signal my seatplate! Like that if you don't like it. Yeah, well, your boyfriend is dead too. I've got a brand new vision. Pilgrimage to Dryland. It'll be me and you, Helen. Just think of the two of us, savoring the sweet flavor of Dryland. Why don't you just show me the way?
And so the Deacon's threat is ended. Civilization restored anew on dry land, while the mariner rows the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of Waterworld.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Waterworld.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you might recognize some of our performers in their work in film and television. From the Bosch Legacy Curiosity!
squirrel. We're gonna wait till some of the crowd goes, and then we'll definitely say hi to the cast.
As you exit the arena, please do not walk on or over the bench seats.
So like I said, we're gonna give one of these to Greg, who plays the Deacon, for those of you who just joined in or just watched the show. But yeah, I'm being considered pointing it towards me because people are walking past me. The entire cast was incredible today, and God bless, her name is Lauren Hughes, who her mic was going out. God bless her. But somehow they fixed it. They managed to make it work. Yeah, there's people right in front of me, so bear with me. Put you down for a second. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna zip myself up. So like I said, we're waiting for the rest of the crowd to go before we go down the stairs.
We're pleased you enjoyed.
There we go. But how'd you guys like this show?
We ask that you please exit the arena as soon as possible. If you would like to meet the Waterfall cast, you'll find
hope
them
you
on the
enjoyed
main
it.
entrance as you exit the left side of the arena. Thank you, and have a great day at Universal Studios Hollywood. the
Universal
entertainment
Studios Hollywood. I love the way he says it too. So I met Greg through Jimmy Good,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for seeing our
who
show.
is also a
We
YouTuber.
really appreciate you and all of your support. You guys are awesome. Come on back and see us again. Take care.
Hopefully he comes out and says hi. We'll see. All right, we're clearing up here. Okay, hi. There we go. And like I said, stick around because we will be doing the Universal Studio Tour as well. Hi, Arturo. Thanks for tuning in. I'm having a great time sharing the magic. Love it. Here we go. Down the stairs we go. Oh, and what is really cool, by the way, is the seaplane. Sorry. The seaplane, I got to kind of watch it, then bring it back, and it is pretty intensive. So we were a little bit late. We were talking to the cast and everything the last time I came, and they take the seaplane literally up. I mean, it's kind of wild. So it kind of makes sense. Excuse me. Good. All right.
We ask that you please
So
continue
cool.
your way towards the exit so we may prepare for our next performance.
Yeah, can you
Thank
imagine
for your
all the
cooperation
preparations
and
with
enjoy the rest of your stay
pyrotechnics
here at
and
Universal Studios
putting the
Hollywood.
plane back and everything? It's kind of wild. All right, let's see the cast. Want to see how busy it is over there. Sounds like it'd be cool to see. It was really cool. So yeah, I stayed behind talking with the cast with my husband. It's actually FanFest. We were able to see the show before FanFest began. And we stayed a little too long, and they were already putting the seaplane like above the wall. It was so cool. But yeah, let's go meet the cast. Let's see. Thank you for liking, by the way. I see the likes. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Look at them. Look at them. You guys did amazing as always. Here's the cast. There's Greg. Look at all them. We'll say hi after everyone else does. So cool. See, here's Mariner. Awesome. Oh, Helen.
پسر دختره با اینو نگاه کنید پسرم هست موبایل منو میشه
This is awesome. I love that too. I love that too. Yeah, you see them in other TV shows and everything too. I think it's amazing.
Super Mario.
It's been a while. I saw you guys saw Jimmy,
We did.
which is awesome. Very, very good.
I have something for you.
Oh, there it is! Oh, that's awesome! Oh my goodness, that is
Even the screen knew.
wonderful.
Someone from the cast has to have the magnet.
Thank you. That's awesome. And you guys have one, so
We
you're
have
good.
one too. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
Because we're a
I
family
will.
of four. We
I
have
will
four.
put that on my locker here at Waterworld, where she'll live proudly.
Oh, I
Thank
love
you so
that.
very much. That's
I know
awesome.
it's been a while. It's all the childcare and everything. I can't do this.
Oh no!
without-
Are you kidding me? This is awesome. Thank you. Very, very
Of
much.
course.
Wonderful to see you
So
all.
good to see you too, Greg.
Yeah.
Awesome as always.
Thank
you
you
guys,
so
the
much.
entire cast.
What's your earring say? What is that?
Oh, it's from
just
Mummy.
design. Oh, there we go.
It's Mummy.
Oh, very nice.
Usually I'm very Harry Potter, although
Yeah.
we might have
You
a
got
plan
little,
for
a
water.
little mummy theme going right now.
We have
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah.
Rick and
Oh,
Evie.
of course, yeah, Rachel Weisz. And, oh my
She's
goodness.
incredible as
Yeah, she
well
is
too. But yeah. Anyway, I see a lot of people want to see you.
Thanks so much.
Of course.
You take care.
You too.
Thanks again.
You're doing the next few shows?
Yeah. Yep.
God bless you.
See you as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got out of the way here. That was so cool. We love Greg. So we got to give it to him. Yay! Love it. Oh, someone's calling.
I'm sorry.
It's spam. Never mind. Isn't that amazing? Greg, although I do love the rest of it. Excuse me. No, you're good. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, Greg was amazing, as always. So is the rest of the cast, but I'm so glad we were able to give him a magnet. We have a family of 4, so I want to make sure all the other, cast members are able to get a magnet as well, too. So we only got 4, we don't abuse the system. And I was like, my kids don't have a fridge, so I'm going to give one to Greg. Yeah, so I'm so glad we were able to do that for him. Maybe I can give one of my other kids their magnet to one of the other cast members. But yeah, it was so cool. But anyway, stick around because we are, nose is a little itchy. We are headed to the Universal Studio Tour. Like I said, even to Greg, I'm like, yeah, childcare and all that jazz. That's what keeps me from being here sometimes. But I have childcare today, so I get to do the studio tour. He did seem very happy to have the magnet, and that makes me happy. Yeah, that warms my heart that I was able to bless someone else in some way, shape, or form. So that makes me happy. But I hope you all enjoyed the show Waterworld. Been here forever, and apparently from what I overheard, Greg has been here forever as well too. Yes. My wife. Gotcha. All right, let's turn this around. Like I said, it is pretty busy because, oh man. Hi, Ceci. Because it is like grad night for some kiddos. But yeah, so I hope you're all enjoying the stream. I see all your likes. I see that you guys are incredible. Thank you again for the super chats, becoming a YouTube team member. I am so grateful to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for supporting, whether you've been here for 3 years, as long as we've been around, or you just, saw me today. Welcome in, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for allowing me to share some magic on this beautiful Wednesday. So yeah. All right, the studio tour, like I said, they have a lot being filmed right now. So it's very likely that there'll be some quiet zones. And there is some quiet zones. I will try my best to be your tour guide. Being that I pretty much know the show, know the tour, like pretty much like the back of my hand. But yeah, the studio tour is something we do like on every stream because you never know what tour guide you're gonna get, what information they're gonna share. And today we're gonna be able to see Hill Valley in the daytime. So it's gonna be really cool. There, once again, is Fast and Furious. There it is. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not very helpful, is it? There's FanFest and all the things that are happening soon. Then I think wait times are
November through December.
Let's see.
Reach.
Yep, that's not good.
The actual wood.
Well, at least they have dinos. Oops. All right. Universal has been hacked. I sure hope not. Yeah, but at least it's got dinos, you know. No worries. All right. So here's Springfield. In 2028, ownership will be a little different. Well, will be different. The licensing. A lot of us are hoping this will be something else. You know, now that I think of it, it could be a Diagon Alley. That can put the dragon right there with Gringotts, just not the ride. Oops, Laurel, gotta head out. Thank you, Laurel, and thank you for all your support. I'm so glad that you're able to come in. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Fast and Furious. Why? They already have a Fast and Furious. I hope you're being tongue-in-cheek here. All right, so if you do look at the productions, they did add the Burbs and I think St. Denis Medical. Yeah, so it's Happy's Place, E! Entertainment, Access Hollywood, The Voice, Bel Air, St. Denis Medical, Hacks, Ted, and The Burbs. Yep. Oh, and you know what's really cool? On TikTok, the creator of that poster in front of us with the Glamour Tram on it, I guess he has a TikTok. And I was like, no way, you did it? He goes, yes, I did. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, thank you for bringing that magic. So cool. Also, just a heads up, if you haven't seen it already, it was Superman Day recently at Warner Brothers. And if you go to the Warner Brothers store, you're gonna see an entire front area full of Superman merch. Really cool. Let's see, I'm trying to see if it's a voice I recognize. It's Helen? No. No, I don't know. I don't know this team member. Yes, and I am a Superman fan, as you probably saw from one of my latest videos. So going to Warner Brothers on Superman Day was epic. It was so cool. So that was amazing. Ooh, it's busier. Let's do this, the Universal Studio Tour.
Welcome to the World Famous Studio Tour, the best thing in the park. Make sure you visit restrooms on your right and side.
All right. Whoop.
It's not offended him, it's just like, well, if they can't wear that, they want to go. Everybody can wear it. No. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Being a Superman girly myself, I respect you even more. Yes. I don't think DC Comics gets enough love, but I do understand the movie's kind of, thumbs down.
Anywhere you like?
Okay. Car 3?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Mateo. Okay, I think I might take the next tram because I want to be on the side with Norman Bates. Unless you guys disagree, because there's either the side of Earthquake or... So there's the Jaws and Norman Bates side, and then there's the Flood. Sorry. And then there's the Flood and...
You've got a seat. Also, please remain behind the red
What'd I just say? The Earthquake.
your safety.
Pretty sure you guys will probably want Norman Bates and Jaws, right?
Have your 3D glasses ready to go before you head out and enjoy yourself.
No, I've been on stream all day.
Famous studio tour.
So I'll let you guys pick. If it's Norman and Jaws, we're gonna go on the other side. If it's Flood and Earthquake, it'll be this side that we're on right now. So, yeah, but thank you guys so much. I see the likes. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being patient as well. I know you're very patient at Waterworld. But yeah, we're going to do the World Film Studio Tour. I watched it right before getting used to Jaws and Norman. I figured, and I don't blame you. We love Norman here. No worries, Unique. It's all good. Sorry, we're waiting patiently for our turn. First it's the people in front of us, and then after that. And I like to go in the front and then put the camera down, like in between the bars so you guys can see, and I'm also not disrupting anybody, and that's beneficial too. I'm just glad we got to see Greg and give him the magnet. That was so cool. He's so sweet. Last time I was here, and I want to ask him just in case, but last time I was here his throat was hurting. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. So I'm glad he's okay. All right, we got the next one. All right, here we go. Let's get a start. All right. Now we're on a star. And we're good to go. Right here.
All right, welcome on board for the world famous Universal Studios.
Hi, Ollie. I'm doing good. How are you?
As we're the train move all the way down the right hand side of the road, we're trying to fill as many of these seats as possible. Good to have you all here. My name is Tim.
Go ahead.
Well, you know,
Get them all there hot. Get them all there hot.
Now, before we leave,
did you want to sit on the end of the film, or did you
The other side. Yeah. So I'll wait.
You wanted to go on the first row?
Yeah, first row on that side.
Okay, first row.
I want you to raise your hand
Thank
way up
you.
high in the air and keep it up there until
Oh,
someone
thank
sees
you.
grabbing some, because this is the last year that we have access to 3D glasses. Once you start
Norman
all the
wasn't
way
there
back
last
to
week.
it.
Really?
Make sure
I'm so
if
sorry.
you need a pair, you keep your hand
Aw.
up there so we can see and get you some.
I hope he's here
If you
today.
end up on the left-hand side of the road, just be careful, the gate's going to be closing your momentarily.
Because we love Norman on
So
this
those
this
things come
channel.
on down. If there's any small children aboard today's vehicles, we just kind of dangle there and can't touch the floor. Just move it towards the center for us. Keep it safe and sound. Have your cameras ready, especially
Do
today.
your
It's an
children's
active
feet
work day.
dangle?
There's been a lot of
If
stuff
they
happening out
do,
there with multiple television
scoot them
shows,
towards the
filming,
middle.
Setting up the film, posting up right where what you're gonna see.
That's a funny word.
For your safety, keep your arms, legs, and toes, knees and toes. Knees and toes. It's time to be up at all times. Also for your safety, they don't let me drive this thing. Don't worry about that. For that, we got the lady, the legend, our driver, Julie. Everyone say, hi, Julie. Hi, Julie. Without Julie, we'd be parked here forever. 'Cause it's 400
These guys are
acres.
amazing.
I
Shout out to all the
walk
tour guides.
around. Good to see you, Julie. I haven't seen you on this train in a long time. You're slumming it today. Welcome back. Who's never been here before? This is their first time ever. Thank you. Any first timers? No? You guys? Okay.
Seeing as how my baby turns 18 on Sunday, I don't think I need to worry about that anymore. Yeah, probably not. Even mine. Mine are 10 and 12, and I don't have a problem with it either anymore.
Now, like I mentioned, there is multiple television shows filming up there. A lot of the filming is happening inside of what we call sound stages. You'll see quite a few of them on our tour today. They're called sound stages because they're mostly soundproof. When I say mostly, I mean you can hear helicopters flying overhead, and you can hear annoying tour guides driving by. So, if I know they're filming inside one of the stages, I'll put this up on screen. I will not be talking.
I wonder if Dom's
but
here
my voice
today.
is heard, yours is not. So you can talk
I know
quietly,
Jay
watch the songs, like I
does
said, have your
the
cameras
VIP
ready. 'Cause
tours.
The last thing I want to do is ruin
But I
any
like-
movie or television show.
Well,
filming
Dom,
today.
if you know, she's responsible for one of my TikTok videos. If you go to TikTok, it's in my pinned videos. Oh my gosh, she reprimanded Norman, and it was so funny. She's hilarious.
All right, y'all. Looks like we are about to head out. It's going to be one of the final calls for 3D glasses. If you do not have a pair, now you can pay, but still raise your hand. Look at good. Nice show.
Thank you for your patience, everybody. We're about to go on the studio tour, but we gotta wait for this tram to go by.
You can't really see the
And
studio form route right
because
now.
there
We're
are
kind of
people
at the
next
top
to
of
me,
a
I
pretty
do want to
steep
let
hill.
you know
Off to the
that
right,
it
though, you
looks
might see a
like
golf course.
there will
It's
be
Lakeside
people
Country
sitting
Club.
next
It's
to me
one of the
on the
more
tram
private
as
golf
well,
courses in the area.
which
You can
means
tell
I
how
will
private it is, it's almost
definitely
golf.
not be talking
Down
to
the
her
there's like
during
three
the tour because I don't want to disrupt their experience, and you guys will probably want to hear the tour guide as well too. So I do my best to be as respectful as possible to the guests around me and you guys too. So if you have any questions, it is very likely that my mods will be able to answer it for you, or if we do get to a quiet zone or a stopping point, I can probably answer really quickly.
There's only one studio on Hollywood, it's Paramount. They're the second oldest in town. We beat them by 2 weeks. All right. So we're the oldest by 2 weeks. We're the largest by far. We're 400 acres. Warner Bros. Is the second biggest, and they're half our size. Because of that, we have more filming locations than any of the studio. Because of that, we're the best. Not biased at all. No bias. Doors are closing there on the left. Watch your fingers and toes.
Now, the way I see it, Jared, is it's their magical experience just as much as it's a magical experience for those on the stream. That's kind of the way I view it. I know it's kind of hard when people are sitting next to you, but, you know, they're the guests that paid lots of money to be here, so, you know,
Right,
it's only
we got a thumbs up, let's think like a tree
respectable
and get out of here. Wave
to
goodbye
allow
to
them
everyone on your left,
that
including my
experience
boss.
here at Universal.
Say goodbye to Paige. Tell her I'm doing a good job. Bye, Paige. I'm doing such a good job.
I'm doing such a good job.
How's it going, y'all? My name is Tim. I'll be your guide today with us, and as a driver, Julie. We also have a co-host of the world famous studio tour, the organizer of the Tonight Show.
All right, there's the view of the valley. They did change out the posters, as you can probably see. They used to have Fast and Furious Supercharged up there. It is no longer there, being that it is gone. I'm still rooting for a Back to the Future 3D experience, but we'll have to see. Or 4D experience. Our tram is coming up, and we're about to load on. All right, here we go. I think there'll be people next to me. I'm not sure. Yeah, there will be. Put my glasses on the ground. Never mind, she scooted over. That was nice of her. She didn't have to, but I appreciated that.
Alrighty, welcome aboard everybody. Welcome to the world famous Universal Studios tour. We're about to take you out of the theme park and on to a real
Jared, I
working
totally
studio
get
lot for the
you. Yeah,
next
I just prefer
45
this
minutes to
side.
an hour. We've got 400
And
acres of
so,
sets and so
yeah,
much to
unfortunately you run the
explore
risk,
all
you
of
know,
the
if there's more than
production
one
stuff.
person,
Amongst
but
it,
I
we've
totally
got a
get you.
busy
The
lot right
two-seaters
now,
make
so keep an
sense.
eye out. You never know who or what we might see. I can tell you will see a lot of me. Hi everybody, my name is JT. I'll be your
Hi,
guide as we take you
JT.
down there. Excited to get to it. Before we head out, we want to make sure everyone's got 3D glasses. And they look just
Not
like
going to use them, but
this.
yes I
If you
do.
do not have 3D glasses, raise your hands up. If you need 3D glasses, hands up. Wave them around, say help, I need 3D glasses. All right, I think we're good to go. Watch those gates as they come down here beside you, friends. We'll be hitting the road in just a second. If you've got any small children whose feet don't quite touch the ground,
Alright,
have
so
them
we're gonna
toward the
go
center
in
of the
between
tram
here
for
for
their
majority of the
safety.
tour.
Not too close to the edge.
Like I said, if you have
as
any
we
questions,
go,
my moderator
along
should
the
be able
tour,
to answer
getting
for
into
you,
all
as I'm going to be
kinds
quiet for
fun,
most of the
crazy
tour,
things. So,
out of respect for the
we'll
guests
be
around me.
Okay, gates are still up, so we might have a few seats left to fill. If you are still boarding, just move all the way into your right. And we'll be heading out soon, guys. Behind the scenes, we're going to get you down there as close to production as you can be without
Yeah, if
being
there's
a
quiet
part of
zones, that's
production.
when I'll
That's the name of the
interject and
game.
say hi.
For us, it has been
Let
for
you
the
know
last
what's going
60
on.
years.
Thank you. Alright, plug it in. Gimbal. The phone. Make sure everything's charging.
Alrighty, I see our gates starting to come down. I think we'll be hitting the road in just a moment. Is this anyone's first time on the tour? And have any first timers with us today?
Definitely
Right here in
not.
the front. That's right. That's great. I see in the back as well. Some in the middle. Excited to have all you with us, especially for the first time. I'm imagining the rest of you. This is your second, third, fourth, any returning tour goers, veterans of the tour. Okay, sweet. It's been a while since I've been on a tram. I mean, since yesterday. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not doing this by myself, thankfully. I am not looking at the road, if you can tell. So I certainly won't be driving the tram. I would not get us very far if that was up to me. That will be up to instead our driver, Mike. Everyone say hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
That's right. Mike's going to get us around the lot at a fast and furious 5 to 10 miles per hour, depending on what we encounter back there. But I think we've got, our one more gate to come down. We'll be getting out there in just a moment. One last call for 3D glasses. If you need 3D glasses, raise your hands up high, wave them around. All right. Looks like we're good to go there. If you just joined us, welcome aboard, everyone. My name is JT. I'll be your guide as we get you down there onto not just any old lot, the oldest and largest one in Los Angeles.
In the Los Angeles.
Alrighty guys, we've got the green light, so we're gonna hit the road. Let's wave goodbye to all those strangers on our left. We may or may not see them again. We'll see in about an hour. Once we get back from the lot, I've got one last person to introduce
Alright,
as
folks,
we get
enjoy
going
the
here. He
Universal
is
Studios
my co-host,
studio
our master
tour.
of ceremonies,
And,
the host
yeah,
of the Tonight
enjoy.
Show. Let's say hello to Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
JT.
And the greatest driver.
Mike.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
JT.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, guys, as we go. If you have an emergency, if you drop something off the tram, have sound or video issues, or need any kind of assistance at any point, reach up, pull the red emergency cord above you. I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to. Otherwise, throughout the entire tour, please stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram. Hold on to your valuables. The tour will feature sudden tram movements, fire effects, water effects, loud noises, so keep an eye on your things. As we go as well, no smoking of any kind, and for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on the tram. And with all of that considered, we'll be smooth sailing. We're gonna start making our way down the Universal timeline. This big hill coming up will take us all the way down onto the lot. As we go down, you'll see on your right and left-hand side all these movie posters. I want you to see how many of these movies you've seen or think you've seen. And I will talk us through the years as we go. So let's go to the very beginning. March 15th, 1915. That's the day our founder, Carl Laemmle, opens up the studio lot and for the very first time ever invites the public in to see how movies are made. For 25 cents. That's all it would cost to come on property, and you could walk around going from set to set watching them film silent movies right in front of you. It was the silent film era, which didn't last much longer after this. So once the silent film era ends, our walking tours end with it. And it wouldn't be another several decades before we revived some kind of tour of property. It was July of 1964, we rolled out what we called our Glamour Trams. They took passengers on a 2-hour driving tour of the lot. We're actually going to see one of those original Glamour Trams later on the tour. But over the years, the tour, it's shrunk in runtime, but otherwise it has only expanded in scope as the parking lot have grown as well. Over these years, Carl had a dream of us becoming the strangest city in the world, and we fully realized that dream. As you might see to your right, evidence that we are a real city in and of itself. We've got our very own fire station there. Those are not actors, guys. We do have a lot of actors on the lot. They're not some of them. Those are real firefighters here to keep us safe. We've got a sheriff's substation to go to with it, and our own zip code to boot. You are in Universal City, the only movie-making city of its kind in the world. And we're about to head right into the heart of it, our studio lot. We're going to see the front lot first, which has most of our sound stages on it. The very first sound stage that you're going to see is coming up just right down here to the left-hand side, stage 12. This one's historic as our oldest and largest. Built in 1928, about 30,000 square feet and home to some of our most iconic sets. Historic again as our oldest and largest, just the first of many we're going to see though. And you can see on screen as well, these are like large warehouse-like buildings we build sets inside of. They're about 98% soundproof, so it gives us a much more controlled environment to film in. Now as we hit the bottom of the hill, this is where the lot officially begins. Welcome my friends, it made it in Hollywood. We got real working stages. On your left, stage 11. Home to the Max original rights now. I guess HBO Max, they just announced they're changing back to HBO Max.
By the way, if at any point there is a lag, definitely let me know in the chat, okay?
Seasons of the show, season 4 just kicked off recently. We've had a lot of success coming out of that stage recently. We've got 9 and 10 right here. Doors are open, they're consigned, they're in pre-production. Pre-production, the first stage of production, getting sets ready before you film. Then, let's see, we got 7 and 8 coming up on the left, home to our most streamed Peacock show, Bel Air, in pre-production as well. For season 4, that door's open a little bit too. You can look inside. They've got some really cool sets being worked on right now there. Bel Air films all around the lot. Oh, the door's open here too, also some really cool stuff in there. They film again all around this lot, pretty much every part of it almost. And They film often in stage 14. The next one we're going to see turning the corner. Over here, stage 14 is our second largest stage. It's been home to some of our largest sets, like Mount Crumpet and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or Mission Control and another Ron Howard film, Apollo 13. It says 21. It was renumbered recently to 14.
Realism was an essential element for Apollo 13. We're recreating an important moment in
That
American
makes
history.
sense.
A moment many Americans witnessed
When I
on
looked it up, it
television.
said stage
We thought about
21,
filming
but he
in
said
Houston,
it was
Texas, where the
it's
original
renumbered to
control room for the
14.
Apollo
That
mission
makes a lot
still
more
exists.
sense.
Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control. Since there was no room for the elaborate camera cranes and tracks we needed for the shots, we had to build our own Mission Control.
And that's a great example, guys, of the benefit of
All right, if we
having
look
your
here to
own
the right,
studio lot,
it
especially
looks
the
like they're
sound
doing
stages, so we
construction
can
for Halloween
recreate
Horror
a setting
Nights
like this,
already. It is
or
May,
create
and they're
something
already
from
starting.
scratch that maybe just doesn't exist somewhere at all in the world, like Jurassic Park. When she climbs up in a tree, the dinosaur sees his owner. That was all done right there inside stage 14. So our stages really kind of give us endless possibilities with what we can bring to life. We've got plenty more coming up on the right-hand side. 16 through 19, a lot of TV history here. Some of our biggest sitcoms like The Jeffersons, Martin, Coach, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, to name a few, all done right there. You might see these signs for Loot. That's an Apple TV series, keeping our TV history alive with the stages. That stars Maya Rudolph. You might know her from SNL or Bridesmaids. They are working on season 3 right now here in these stages. Down on the end, we're going to jump back to film. Oppenheimer, stage 19. They did all of their Oval Office scenes right there. That was our 11th Best Picture winner, or is our 11th Best Picture winner. Won 7 Oscars for us in total last year. It was a really big moment for us. Very exciting. We won a few more Oscars this year. 2 for Wicked and 1 for Conclave. Both film produced by teams that worked right here on the lot. Coming up actually to your left. And our famous little bungalows. Home to some of the biggest production companies in the business. And to welcome us is our good friend Ted. He's busy on the lot these days with his Peacock show, Ted. They film all around the lot. We're going to talk about it in a bit. He's toasting those, celebrating those Oscar wins. The team that produced Wicked, Mark Platt Productions. They're a little further down. That first bungalow is Amy Pascal Pictures. She's behind all the Spider-Man movies. She's taking over the James Bond franchise soon. We've got Illumination coming up on the end right here. They are the team behind the Minions we just saw back there. Kevin Williamson's office coming up on our left. He's the writer of Screen, created shows like Dawson's Creek, The Vampire Diaries. Speaking of spooky stuff, a little further down, we're going to drive right by Alfred Hitchcock.
Hold on, Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a museum.
Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office.
Hitchcock has influenced every director.
I saw Hitchcock once, walking around the commissary.
Hitchcock had his bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror.
The Birds? That was a really scary movie.
The Birds? Oh, man. That had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years.
Psycho, of course. Vertigo. One of the all-time great masterpieces. Hitchcock was master.
I still see Rear Window.
The master of suspense, as he would go on to become known. You'll see his old office right here on your left. Bungalow 5195. You see his iconic silhouette right by the number. Where he used to work, that was originally actually where Jurassic World the ride is, but when they originally built Jurassic Park the ride, they picked up the whole bungalow and moved it right here. Just past our bungalows now. We've got a few more sound stages to see. This is the last few that we're going to see for a minute. Stages 25 and 26 are some of the newest. 26 is currently home to St. Louis Medical. That is a new workplace sitcom. It airs Tuesday nights on NBC. It's the last you will see for a while because this is where our front lot ends and the back lot begins. Now, in the back lot, this is probably what you think of when you think of a
Stick
movie
around for Hill
studio
Valley
lot.
at
It's all about
in the daytime.
exterior sets. Sets outside, you'll be able to see them. There's 2 types of them. Practical sets means there's walls on all 4 sides. You can film on the inside and outside. And facades. Facades are just the front and 2 sides of a building. Would only be used for an exterior shot. Gotta keep an eye out for the difference as we see some of these exterior sets. See if you can spot the difference. The first examples that we're going to take a look at, guys, are our Metropolitan sets. On the right, perhaps our most grand and our busiest example of these. They're designed to be any major metropolitan setting. There's several areas within them. The first one that we're going to see and talk about is called Brownstone Street, just past this corner, off to the right. Classic New York style brownstone apartments. Featured in everything on screen, many other productions. I like to add in a favorite of mine, not in the clip, but Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Macaulay Culkin, they did all their stunt sequences there. A Family Affair recently on Netflix with Zac Efron and Nicole Kidman. They go on a date to a movie studio lot, and they're sitting right there on the steps of one of those brownstones. But you guys, you're probably starting to see these signs, and I can see cameras already coming up. We are about to head on to perhaps the most recognizable part of our Metro sets, what we call the Courthouse Square. You might know it better as Hill Valley in Back to the Future. What you're seeing it fully dressed as right now. The set, though, has been home. Many other classics. To Kill a Mockingbird. Bye Bye Birdie. Psycho 2. The pilot episode of The Twilight Zone back in 1959. There's Jim Carrey again and Bruce Almighty. Ted. They turned this whole set into Boston for their show. There's a lot of history on just this one part of the sets. What you're seeing there right now, guys, it's not normally dressed like Hill Valley like this. This is for Universal Fan Fest Night. It's a brand new event we just kicked off this year. Kind of like Halloween Horror Nights, just instead of horror. It's centered around sci-fi, fantasy, anime, and gaming. Back to the Future is one of those franchises involved. It runs Fridays through Sundays. Next weekend's our last weekend of it. It'll be your last opportunity to see it if you're around. Back to the Future, though, is really cool. You get to come down here, walk around, and interact with characters from the movie. They reenact scenes from the film. They got the band and Einstein. They're very immersive, but we're going to say goodbye to our little suburbs and head back to the city as we actually cross the pond over to London Square. We're going to see this part of the sets. It's been London in the Mindy Project, Marvel's Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., both from Disney. There's an episode of Will and Grace. You can see Megan Mullally herself on one of our trams going through London Square, just like all of you.
We've all had our share of humdingers. Me included. One time I took a drink that said Lisa on it from my coffee place. I know my name's not Lisa.
And you'll see behind them that backdrop to your left. The pillars of that church back there on the right, London Square. Not every day here watching the show and in the same place doing the same thing they're doing on the screen. But also on the right, you look over there, running parallel to us is New York Street. That's been New York in The Amazing Spider-Man, Hobbs and Shaw from Fast and Furious. We turned it into Chicago and the Blues Brothers. We had a music video in here last week. Bel Air comes in here often. American Ninja Warrior builds their obstacle course on New York Street every year. There's all kinds of ways you can adapt these sets for any kind of production, not just movies. But we're going to say goodbye to our little concrete jungle for now, my friends, as we head out to the real jungle of Skull Island. Our next stop, we've got to pay a visit to our good old friend King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times.
There's the collapsing bridge, if you remember from years ago. I remember this when I was a kid, me.
It's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience.
All right, so this is a 3D experience, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to put the glasses on me or you. So just hopefully you still get the experience.
Called Skull Island for nothing, so make sure to stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram. Hold on to all of your valuables. The gates to Skull Island are opening as we speak.
The island. Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. This for sure.
Yikes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little shook up in car one. Sorry, gotta catch my bearings. You still with me? Car 1, car 2, car 3, 4, all skulls intact, thumbs up. Yes, you're alive. Okay. All right, good. You're alive still, and I still have a job. That was some of the most advanced 3D technology in the industry, brought to you by Weta FX. They're behind visuals in films like King Kong, Lord of the Rings, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, HBO's The Last of Us, Avatar movies, which they won their 7th Academy Award for not long ago. The screen's 40 feet tall, 180 feet wide, all brought to you by Weta FX.
With a project like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always know we're not looking straight ahead, that's going for shot that we're working on. You have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts, because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving it along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is.
By the way, a shout out to those who are liking the stream, subscribing, and even if you're a silent watcher, I really appreciate you guys too. And hopefully, if you're watching this on your TV, hopefully the stream is crisp and clear. And the best thing about YouTube streams is you can go back and rewatch it over and over again. But welcome in, everybody.
Into the back lot, where we will see more of our exterior sets, like the Metro sets. So get one last look at those on the left. Just beyond them, I mentioned, we have less sound stages on the back lot, but there are a few down there on the left coming up, stages 30 through 33. It's where a lot of our live audience shows film. The Wall, That's My Jam, with Jimmy Fallon. And our most popular one, perhaps, kicking off season 27, The Voice.
Oh, hey there, Studio Tour. I'm Kelsey Ballerini.
And I'm John Legend. Did you know that the Universal Backlot is home to The Voice?
It is, that's right. We tape right here on stage 31, and don't miss our incredible new season every Monday and Tuesday on NBC.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about the new voice coaches, even the new voice coaches.
You see that gorgeous face of his? We missed you, man. Go on.
I'm here to put these boys in their place.
That was a big night. So that's how it's going to be.
The Voice, Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Season 27 again underway. Right here to our left, all of these trucks and tents and things you'll see all for The Voice. You'll see the logo on the front of stage 30 here. The big tent over here on the right. This is where the live audience will wait before going into the soundstage for filming. One of our former voice coaches, Reva McIntyre, she's back on the lot. She's got a new sitcom. It's called Happy's Place. It films right there in stage 33, right next door to The Voice. That airs Friday nights on NBC if you want to check it out. But, they mentioned these are some of the newest stages. That's true. What is not new is the body of water in front of them. Right there, the Hollywood Ocean, as we like to call it. It's got a long history on our lot. We can go all the way back to 1954 when we turned that into the Black Lagoon. As in Creature from the Black Lagoon, one of our classic monster movies, turned 70 last year. We're going to talk all about those monsters in just a second as we head down to monster territory. We are about halfway through the tour though, so it's a good time to remind you, if you need assistance at any point, if you have an emergency, drop something, or can't wait to use the restroom, the studio is private property, so remember to reach up and pull the red emergency cord. I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to. Otherwise, remember, please stay seated at all times. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram, especially as we head into the heart of monster territory, what we call Little Europe.
The monster. He's in the woods. Get out the bloodhounds. Raise all the men you can, lock the women indoors, and wait for me. I'm ready! Your torches and go!
And just like all those angry villagers, here we go, my friends, right through the streets of Little Europe. This is the birthplace of the monster movie. Films like Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, they all filmed right here. It's a huge part of our history. But as you look around and you see, it's also very colorful in our life here in Little Europe. That also makes it a really good place to be The Good Place with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
Eleanor Shellstrom are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Look to your left, that shop on the corner with the red and blue doors and windows. That's the yogurt shop on screen, right where this scene takes place.
Bad place?
Maybe it's not all that bad.
Yeah, how can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
No, it doesn't, Kristen. What does sound awesome, though, my friends, is the Court of Miracles on your right, this part of Little Europe. It's been featured in films like Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston, Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement, both from Disney. Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman to take it back to our monster movies again. The monsters, again, just a huge part of our DNA as a studio. They kept our studio in business back in the 30s and 40s, so without them, it's very likely we would not be here at all today. So gotta give them credit where credit is due. I think I've done that. So we're going to leave them behind for a second as we escape from Little Europe. We're pulling up now to Soundstage 50, which is what we call a hot set. That means it's fully dressed and ready for filming. This will be a great time to talk about art direction. Art direction is the sets themselves, everything that goes into bringing a set to life. We're not only going to get to talk about it, but we're going to get to see it in real time. Production's allowing us to go inside stage 50 here, my friends. So I want you, as we enter, look around, think about the sets themselves, the art direction. That's the specific colors they use, the style of architecture, all of the props. Look at those details and see if you can figure out from that. What's the location of the scene? What's the time period? What is the tone of the scene they're working on, or the genre of the production as a whole? As you think about those things, remember to stay seated, keep your arms and legs inside the trim, and in theory, on a hot set, they can start rolling at any point. Now, we spoke with production. We shouldn't have to worry about that. We're going to take a quick look and get out of their way. But as you look around, everything is ready to go. All the director has to do is show up and call action, and they start rolling. Whoops, hot set 101. Guys, don't say the word action unless you really mean it. Okay, I can't stop this, so hold on tight. Sorry about that, guys. One small detail I left out was it's the hot set of Earthquake, the big one, inspired by the 1974 disaster film Earthquake. Our attraction opened up in 1989, been with us ever since, but let's go back to the year 1974. Earthquake comes out, and Universal was going to follow it up with an even more terrifying movie around Christmas of '74. Now this film, it gets delayed from Christmas to summer of 1975. Summer back then was not a popular time to release movies, but this film would change all that. When it comes out that summer, it becomes the biggest box office opening of all time, essentially making it the first ever summer blockbuster and changing the landscape of film. We are entering the setting of this movie, Amity Island, and if none of that's ringing any bells for you, look to your right as we pull into town, and I bet that's going to be a dead giveaway right there. We're talking about Jaws. That's right, good news, guys. They caught the shark. It's a nice day, you know, if you want to plan a little beach trip, maybe Amity could be your next stop. Wait a second, guys. Not sure the coast is clear, actually. We've got dives out there still. That's George, guys, if you can help. Hey, George, buddy, get out of the water. He's swimming to the boat. Oh, God, hey, George, yikes. Oh, poor George. It was his first day, and his last now more than ever. Friends, stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram. There is still a shark in the water. Seeing a lot of smiles for a shark attack, as I hope that means you all survived. Yes, looks like you're still with me there. Okay. Sorry about that. Another close call. Look, guys, we're gonna get out of Amity quickly. I promise. We'll leave our apex predators behind, and our poor friend George, rest in peace, or pieces, I guess. We're gonna head to our next destination, Old Mexico. Again, no sharks, but we will talk about water some more, how we can add that to a set. Not in the way you see in Amity, in a different way. We're going to demonstrate a way to do this using practical effects. In terms of production, that means it's happening on set. There are no visual effects involved. So you look around at Old Mexico, it's a nice, lovely day, but we're going to change that up. The scene you're filming needs weather elements. Things like thunder and lightning. We can add that in using practical effects like strobe lights and speakers. Alright, okay, there we go. Now let's say you want to add some rain into the mix. What we'll do there, essentially, is raise a sprinkler system high above set. And from that point, you pretty much just flip the on switch. And there you go. You'll be making magic. You got a sprinkler at home. You got a movie waiting to be made. Now, rain by itself might make a scene feel sad or romantic, but throwing all those thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Suddenly the tone shifts. Things have become ominous. Maybe there's something dangerous coming just around the corner. Perhaps, hey, wait, watch out, guys. Looks like there is actually something coming. You might be the splash zone right back there. And right over here, and everybody, watch out! It was almost like I knew that was coming, guys. That was crazy how that happened. Weird, huh? That was the Flash Flood, the very first attraction ever added to the tour back in 1968. You might have seen that in the music video for Lady Gaga's song Judas, or in the movie Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti.
You can't run the wall, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
And there you have the Flash Flood, much more enjoyed from the safety of a train. Don't want to be that guy, unless they pay you maybe, then it's not so bad. But we're going to get out of Old Mexico and cross over now into the Old West. Welcome to 6 Points, home of some of the most classic westerns and western stars: John Wayne, Kirk Douglas, Jimmy Stewart, Clint Eastwood, Robert Redford, all mosey down these streets. Now, not as long ago, stars like Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, they were here for Quentin Tarantino's 9th feature film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They filmed several scenes here. They won several Oscars for the movie, including Best Production Design. It's actually one of the Oscars we won this year for Wicked. Production design is the overall look of a production. Art direction, we talked about back at Earthquake, the sets themselves. That's just one aspect of the production design. It's the production designer's job to make sure the art direction is consistent with the costume design, the hair and makeup, the lighting design, all in accordance with the director and whatever their vision is for the production. And these sets, another great example of art direction specifically, the colors of the sets, the fonts of the signs, the curtains in the windows, and those two different types. That last set on the left, a facade. You'll see on the back of it, not really much of a back to it. You'll see that as we go on the back side of 6 points again, versus the ones with walls on all four sides. So we're going to get back up this side, back on the Steven Spielberg Drive. I didn't mention that the first time. Naturally, this is the road that took us to Amity Island. It will be taking us past there one more time. So as we head back up it, I'm going to throw it over to Steven himself here to tell you a little more about Jaws and how it made its way to the lot.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed in Universal Lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
And we're going to squeeze past shark territory one last time, friends, and trickle down the food chain a bit here and talk about chickens now on your right. The Chicken Ranch, back in 1982 for the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. Before the lot existed, this property was actually a chicken farm. Got a long history with chickens. No more chickens on the property today, just sharks. But as we round the Chicken Ranch on your left, Colonial Street, got a new show filming there right now called Birds with Kiki Palmer. It's inspired by the movie that Burt Tom Hanks filmed on that same street. That's going to be coming to Peacock soon, the new show. But we are winding up now the last stretch of Spielberg Drive. I'm going to throw it back to Steven to tell you a little more about how his journey with us began.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Grade Line
Sorry guys,
Tour
it's pretty
Bus.
bumpy.
And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. And when everybody
We're about
left
to see
get
some
back on
picture
the bus,
cars
I waited
and
another
the Bates
15 minutes
Motel,
until
so
I'm sure the
stick
bus
around.
left. And then I had the entire lot to myself that. In those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world on locations, but most of it was focused in those days in the 60s on the film lots. So nobody noticed when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
So if you were wondering why there are no bathroom breaks on the tour, you can take that up with Steven Spielberg. And speaking of the lot, back in the 60s, that's that original glamour tram I mentioned we would see earlier. From 1964 when the tour started, that's what they looked like back then. Sitting here amongst some of our most famous picture cars, that's what we call any vehicle that shows up on screen, whether it's a car or not. Now let's say you've been driving one of these picture cars all night long down the highway and it's dark, it's late, you're tired, and you need somewhere to pull over and get a good night's sleep. Hey, perhaps you could do that right here at the Bates Motel. The iconic, the infamous motel from Hitchcock's classic 1960s Psycho. Speaking of, guys, there's the owner of the motel right now. It's Norman Bates. Hey friends, if you need a room while you're in LA, maybe I can grab his attention for you. Hey Norman. Well, I got out-of-towners might need a room or two. If you got a chance to help them out. Oh, okay. Well, sorry guys. I think he's a little busy at the moment. I don't want to bother him too much. Maybe he's in the middle of cleaning or escorting someone to their car. What a nice thing for him to do. The trunk. It's kind of an interesting place to put someone. Norman, not sure how she'll drive from the trunk. Maybe try putting her in the front seat. Would be better. Oh, hey, okay. It was just an idea. No need to get so upset. Hey, watch out back there, car. Close call. Sorry there, guys. I don't know what's gotten into him today. He's usually a nice guy. Really nice guy. Sorry, a nice guy. My only guess is we're about to pass the original Psycho house. This is where Mother lives. Right up there. It's clear about how we treat Mother. So look up there and say hi, Mom. Have a nice day. We pay our respects to Mother. We don't want to upset Norman any more than he already seems to be. We're going to veer off the beaten path after that, though, get you out of Hitchcock territory and back to, guess who? Spielberg. That's right. Here we are, moving in to one of the sets from Spielberg's 2005 sci-fi epic, War of the Worlds.
The airplane crashed like that. It was a perfect example.
All right, folks, I'm going to say my usual spiel here. Jupiter's Claim is coming up. This is the Nope set coming up, and this is typically where a lag happens. I'm hoping it doesn't, but if it does, I do recommend you subscribe in case the stream crashes. And if it does, I'll hop back on and keep your notifications on as well too. Because when I go live again, if it crashes, it will alert you that I went live. But yeah,
this is one of the
tuned.
largest
I
sets ever
apologize
built
in
at that
advance for
time,
any
largely
lag
due to the sheer
that
size
might
of
come
the
up.
plane on your left. A
And
real
definitely let me know in the chat.
747 Spielberg and team bought that from an
Let me know in the
airplane
chat, for
graveyard just north of us for about $60,000. Pretty good deal if you're in the marketplace for airplanes. But we're going to go from a veteran like Spielberg now to a more recent filmmaker to call Universal home as we head up to just about our last stop on the tour, Jupiter's Claim. That theme. This is winner, writer-director Jordan Peele's latest feature film, Nope. And here he is to tell you a little more about what to expect.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. Welcome to the world of No.
Okay, sorry guys, our tram got stuck there for a second. I'm not sure if it was the UFO activity or not, but we're not gonna stick around to find out. We're gonna make our way out of Jupiter's Claim quickly, and you know, our last few stops kind of strange. So maybe it's best we just get you back to the park. And that will be our next destination, essentially, as we start making our way down the road. There's about one last thing we'll see we can talk about. We don't normally really get to see this area. It's right beyond those trucks there, this large basin. We call this Falls Lake. We can fill that basin with water. It takes about 3 days to fill the whole thing. And then you'll see the large blue backdrop. We can use that to add backgrounds into what they're filming with visual effects. Now, before the background existed, we had Falls Lake here. You can see it's where Norman Bates dumped Marion Crane's car in Psycho. It's about 27 years later, we built the backdrop for Jaws the Revenge, an example of a painted backdrop there, but for CGI was really what it is today. Everything else in this clip, all examples of backgrounds added in with visual effects. A lot easier to do that here on the lot than on an actual body of water, where we have far less control over the environment. Beyonce's Formation music video was done there. Harry Styles' Fallen music video as well. Multi-purposeful, but you know, we talked a lot about visual effects on the tour here and at King Kong earlier. We talked about art direction a lot, the sets themselves, and practical effects, adding those on set. Jupiter's Claim back there, and note, that's a great example of sound design, how important that can be in production. All these moving pieces, those are just a few of many that have to come together at the end of the day to make that final magical product you get on screen at the movie theater or at home. And that is really what the tour is all about, taking you behind the scenes, not just to see the sets and sound stages, but to get more insight into how all of it works, everything that goes into making it all happen, all of the people. If you ever stick around for the credits of a film, you know they can go on for quite a long time sometimes. But if you get to the very end, they tell you often the exact number of people employed by that production. Often it's in the tens of thousands. It truly takes a village, and that is our village right down there that you just saw. One last look at our lot below you. A lot of entertainment history out there as a whole. You see some of our neighbors, Warner Brothers, Disney and ABC behind them. But right here at Universal, again, we are the oldest and the largest in town. So a lot of history here, and you guys are all now a part of it. You're a part of a very important part of our history since day one of our studio, 1915. Bringing people behind the scenes, immersing you in the world of the movies. It's been a part of what we do, and we thank you guys for coming today to keep that tradition alive, spending time with us, getting that behind the scenes look. A special thanks to all of our annual pass holders. If you're with us on the train today, we're always happy and grateful to see you all. Big thanks to all the ambassadors, guides, and drivers over these 60 years of the tour, especially our driver today, my friends, Mike. How about we give a round of applause to Mike getting us around the lot? Let's give it up for Mike. Because without Mike, we would have had to walk all 400 acres of that lot. I don't think any of us would have enjoyed that or done it. So very grateful for Mike and for all of you. We are back at the park. We're open until 6 o'clock. My friends, you got time to go out there and enjoy the rest of the day. Just stay seated until those gates are lifted and be free to go. We thank you all again. As they say in the business, though, that is a wrap for us at the studio tour.
Nice.
JT, signing off. If I don't see you again here, I'll see you in the movies. Thanks again, everyone. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of the day. Stay safe. And roll the credits.
So that was the Universal Studio tour. That was fun, wasn't it? So we're gonna wait to get out. But yeah, that was the Universal Studio tour. So much fun.
Goodbye.
We're gonna head into Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
See ya.
Because we didn't get to see Wizarding World merch yet. So yeah, so much fun. Never gets old. Never gets old. I love the studio tour. I think it's so fun. I just need to zip up my jacket real fast. Ha ha ha. Disney dead. Ha ha. All right, let me put you down for a quick second. Sorry. But yeah. So, sorry, we'll get going in a second, but we're gonna go into Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm gonna try and take you to Filch's, even though I know typically there's a lag, but I need you guys to tell me in the chat if there is a lag. So just, yeah, just let me know, and you know, because then if not, you know, I will try and walk out. But you guys got to see the Pygmy Puff merch if you haven't seen it already. They're so cute. They have a jacket, a pajama set, a Pygmy Puff hat. It's really cute. So yeah, I'll show you all the merch. But thank you guys again. I see all the likes. Thank you for subscribing. I do want to remind you that tomorrow, I'll probably remind you at the end of the stream as well, which is we're coming near a close here. But I want to remind you that tomorrow night I will be streaming FanFest. I'm gonna miss it. It was so cool. Town Square, or the clock tower, is Courthouse Square, is my favorite part. But we will be doing everything. The thing I did miss last time was Super Nintendo World, so I should make my way down there tomorrow as well too. But yeah, I'm gonna stay as long as I can. I will be arriving tomorrow about 5 or 6, I think. 5 or 6. I'm probably gonna do content, or gosh, I don't even know. And then, you know, it starts at 7, so I'll have some time. But yeah, so please join in. I will be doing it on TikTok. So if you haven't already followed me on TikTok, go ahead and do that. Because I posted a video here on YouTube, I wanted to show TikTok some FanFest love. So yeah, we're gonna be streaming on TikTok. Yeah. But I hope you all are enjoying the stream. I'm streaming this long on YouTube, but I also want to stream on YouTube will be at Disneyland. We will be looking at merch, decor, we'll be going on some rides. Yeah, we'll have a good time at Disneyland.
To the front row. If you don't want to get too wet, sit 3 anywhere else. I saw that face.
There we go. Yeah, so Disneyland, that's why I recommend that you subscribe and click the notification bell. Yeah. But thank you guys for those who've been here since the beginning of the stream or just coming in now. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking that notification bell. Thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate you all. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night on TikTok. And then that will probably be it for the rest of the week. But I will be posting videos. There will be a video coming out this week here on YouTube. I post TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram pretty frequently, so you'll still get content. And yeah. So, do you guys have any questions or comments or thoughts? So pretty. Hogwarts never gets old. My home away from home. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go to Phil's Emporium. Hopefully I can show you the merch there. They have a ton of the popcorn buckets. I'm actually really surprised. So my suspicion is maybe they'll go on sale at some point. The way that the tram did, but you never know. It's kind of unpredictable when it comes to the merch. It's predictable and unpredictable. You know, like themed merch like FanFest, I'm expecting to still go on sale unless they decide to pull it, but I don't know. The Studio Tour 60th, that went on clearance as well too, you know, when the 60th anniversary was over. So I really don't know. But the Time Turner buckets, there's a ton of them and they're like $40. And I'm kind of glad I didn't get one if that's the case, because that's a lot of money. And I remember paying $40, $45 just for the Glamour Tram, and now they're $14. You know, so yeah. And same for the Butterbeer gummy bucket, or the Butterbeer cart with Butterbeer gummies. I bought that for full price, and that's on sale too. So I'm gonna wait for the the Time Turner popcorn bucket. But yeah, so. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. The music isn't going right now. That's unusual. Usually there's music going on in that area. I wonder why. All right, let's turn this around. Let's go to Hogwarts. There's the Ford Anglia. And we're headed to Filch's. Wow, 15-minute wait, that's not too bad. There she is, the beautiful Hogwarts Castle. Okay. And then we're gonna go to Filch's. Again, chat, please let me know if there is a lag, because if there is, I will go right back out of the store. But I want to show you the Pygmy Puffs. All right. So I can show you the popcorn bucket, because they're in here too. Is the popcorn bucket. Like I said, $40. And here is the Pygmy Puffs. So they have, of course, Pygmy Puffs. They have the mug, Pygmy Puff mug, $25. The pajamas, which I'm obsessed with, $60. And the jacket, $70. It does have pockets. That's a must for me, so I wanted to show you guys. They still have little shoulder buddies. I have one. The little purse with the pearls. And of course, the Pygmy Puff hat. So yeah, that's all the Pygmy Puff merch. I'll show you guys the Butterbeer merch as well. I actually have a lot of it. All right. So we have the mug with the Butterbeer foam. The glass Butterbeer barrel cup. You guys might have seen pictures of this jacket, me in this jacket on Instagram. I did a whole on photo shoot with this, as well as the flannel. I love those two so much. Here's the Butterbeer candy candy buckets, like I was telling you. There's some placards. Those again. Here is the Butterbeer pin, the keychain, so cute. And here is a pin and patch that you can put on something. The t-shirt, hat, which I also have. The socks, which I also have. I love Butterbeer. Can you tell? It probably would be easier to show you what I don't have, huh? I'm a Butterbeer fanatic. So, okay, I don't have the Akami. I don't have this. I do have him. I don't have this. And I don't have the popcorn bucket yet. So, if that helps. Oh, man. Tell me you're a Potterhead without telling me you're a Potterhead. This hat is amazing. Okay, so here's all the houses. Okay. Nothing new besides that. Ornaments. These should still be on sale, are they not? Yeah, these are on clearance. So the Pygmy Puff ornament is on clearance right now. That's it as far as clearance. Pygmy Puffs. Okay, the necklaces, jewelry. This is a cool collection as well too. This is the Marauders map collection. This came out last year. good day too. Thank you. All right, so I just show you the butterbeer and the pygmy puffs. That's pretty cool. Yes. It's going that way. Oh my lord. Sorry guys. That was interesting. He's like, can I say hi? Say hi? See, I'm not used to people being that bold. Here's all the character wands. Oh, there's the, here's all the character wands. This is last year's collector's one, and here's the one that just came out, which is just gorgeous. Let me show you last year's again. See, it looks like a Death Eater mask. It's really, really cool. At some point, I'm gonna need to get, is it up here? I don't see it. At some point I need to get Luna's. Yeah, Luna's isn't here. But yeah, at some point. But I'm probably not gonna get the interactive wand. Do you guys own an interactive wand? And if so, which one do you have? Not that I have enough Harry Potter stuff anyway. Like I said, I may have to do like a room tour at some point. Hi, Anthony.
Oh, Mommy. Yeah, dude, that was fun.
All right. I love it here. I hope one day, if you guys haven't been to Universal Studios Hollywood, do experience the magic of the movie making and all that jazz. I do know that our Wizarding World is way smaller than Orlando. English Oak. Was it the last series? I think that was the last series, huh? Good times, good times. Maybe we can see an Ollivander's show before I leave. That's like a... Oh, it looks like the... Are you guys closed today?
We're having some technical issues.
No worries.
So I would come back in a few hours. Hopefully everything's open by then. But right now it's just the right.
No worries. Thank you so much. All right. That's interesting. Technical difficulties. Okay. Well, it's nice and quiet over here. Put this down for a sec. All right. So I think it was a fun stream, a fun day. But thank you guys who have subscribed for the first time. Thank you to those of you who liked the stream. Thank you for enjoying the magic on this Wednesday. I'm so grateful I'm able to spread joy, whether it be here on YouTube or other platforms like Instagram or TikTok. I'm so appreciative of you guys, and you bless me as much as I bless you, trust me. So, like I said, tomorrow I will be streaming on TikTok. Man, my pores are showing. Tomorrow I'll be streaming live on TikTok for FanFest. It is my last day at FanFest. It'll be tomorrow. If you haven't already, please join our Discord, because I usually keep you guys posted there. I plan on doing my next YouTube stream next week at Disneyland. It's been a while since I've done a Disneyland stream, so we're gonna do that next week. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a YouTube stream once a week, just to show YouTube some love, because not everybody has TikTok. You know, so yeah. Anyway, thank you again. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing for more Universal Studios Hollywood content and Harry Potter content, and other theme parks and fandoms as well. Again, thank you so much, everybody. So in that case, I'll see you next time. And as always, stay tuned for more magical moments. Have a great day.